95, Derek Jones Jr. And forward in his 5th season from Kentucky, number 25, P.J. Washington Jr. And center in his 5th season from Arkansas, number 21, Daniel Gafford. And guard in his 13th season from Duke, number 11, Kyrie Irving. And that guard in his 6th season from Slovenia, number 77,
Welcome to a Friday night in Dallas, Texas, where the Mavericks look to continue their terrific season and advance to the 2nd round. But the Clippers stand in their
What's good, YouTube? Just hanging out with the real ones on playback over here. They're wondering why the Suns don't do any dope guitar shredding. And I kind of agree. It's a dope way to start the game every time. That would get me hyped as a player, for real. But what's good? It's good, everybody. Got some good basketball on deck tonight. I don't know what to think, man. I mean, haven't seen any of these games go very far. Any of these series go to 7 yet. Let me change these little indicators over here. So the away team is the Clips. Home team is y'all's Dallas Mavericks. What up, Vision? What up, Metro? What up, Love Yourself?
With a lot of tools in the toolbox. Now, statistically, he was one of the most effective drivers in the NBA during the regular season. That ability was on full display in Game 5.
There we go.
He scored on his own, and as the Clippers almost always do on his drives, they send help. He finds his teammates. Maxi Kleba knocked down 5 threes in that game.
Who do we got up in playback? Mac Mall, what up? Mac, give me a second. I'm going to hook you up with a VIP here.
You're scratching their head. Now, they're without
There we
Kawhi
go.
Leonard, and that's huge, obviously. But Paul George and James Harden still have the ability to dominate, and they need that.
They have to put subpar Game 5 performances in their rear view quickly, and they don't have to look to ancient history for success in this venue less than a week ago in virtually a similar situation. 66 points. They combined for 11 threes. It's been a driver of success in their 2 wins. It's a heavy lift for these 2 men. They've got to score, but they've also got to raise the level of their teammates, Mike.
Starting lineups brought to you by Modelo. Same starting 5
Got you, Mac.
for the Dallas Mavericks, but a change for the Clippers. Amir Coffey's been starting for Kawhi Leonard when he's been out, but P.J. Tucker, who's only played 1 game in 10 minutes in the series and has been out of rotation most of the season for the Clippers.
Is that White Devil number 1? Deep Voice Devil?
He's got a ton of playoff experience and has always been an excellent playoff performer. So here we go. Dallas wants to move it along and get on to the 2nd round, but the Clippers want to get that Game 7 back at home.
Thickums Luka, guarded by Thickums Tucker.
The home team just
Screen from Gafford. Working on Zubac to the rack, fade away off the backboard. That's so sexy. That's so sexy. I mean, we say this every time, but that really is a young Gary Menson move.
It's clear whose tapes he's been watching.
Obviously, he got a hold
How
of
is
your...
that not a carry, dude? Is there anything illegal when dribbling anymore? Palming, carrying, double dribbling, traveling. We're fine with all of it as long as
You do sound like an old white angry man.
He's been far more successful.
Long as the scores are high.
Let him get back to that strong hand and look out.
He really thinks he can squawk people.
Just 7 points in 33 minutes.
Need I remind you, you ain't black.
That's a good point.
You fuck.
And without Kawhi Leonard, Tyronn Lue has told Harden Only average a little
You think it ends tonight? You think it goes to 7?
The way things been going, it's gonna end for every. You know, what I mean, like no long series.
Well, I mean,
But I'd love for it to go 7.
Wasn't there 2 game 6s? No.
Yeah.
Was there?
Oh, there's been at least one. You fuck.
Well, the Magic was the Pacers wasn't, was it? Was that 5?
Hell, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was, bro. I do. I think it was 6.
Knicks was 6. Bucks was 6. Suns was 6. I mean,
Good one. Good one. Good one. Good
I
one.
kid. 'Cause I love it.
Man. Hella offensive rebounds over here for the Mavs.
Hella.
Gafford had a whole bunch of rebounds in that sequence.
Gafford had a whole bunch of rebounds. Harden down to Zubac.
5 on the shot clock.
Uh-oh. Harden gonna have to take some bull jive. Wink. No good.
I have no problem taking this.
Right? I was built for this.
Nice pass. Gafford.
What up, baby boy Ruben? I hope you've been keeping your language very clean today. You know, 22 watching. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Sorry it's a white devil and not a black Sundo.
I'm sorry, too.
Paul George into the corner to Tucker. Woo! Old man starting. They're starting Tucker. That's interesting.
This is his 103rd playoff game.
Yeah, love yourself. You should get a Discord. It's pretty dope. I mean, it's a worthwhile app. It's an A tier, S tier. I think it's an S tier app. Luka looking crazy so far. If I had $1 for every time you pulled that move against me in 1v1, I'd be a billionaire. Harden to the rack. Out to Tucker. Ooh, he was going to take another one, but he healed out of bounds.
He said, that one's on me, guys. That one's on me.
James Harden often is. You've got to make him work on the defensive end.
He looks like he's slow, so slow it'd be so easy to pick his pocket.
Have a lot of success with.
Just feels like Luka is due for an efficient game. He's been in
Plus he's
command
white.
and impactful.
Who, Luke? You talking about Luka?
Not great.
Yeah.
He's been very,
he's
honest about how his struggles have been.
He's such a big guy, you know? He knows how to keep the ball away from you. You can't get to it.
I'm just saying, everything. His body movements.
It
his
looks
dribble
slow,
movements,
yeah.
Everything's
We're going to
slow
post up Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
down there.
Irving looks to push.
I'm teaching you right now.
I'm learning. I'm going to learn.
He's been successful much of the year.
Kyrie back to Luka. Pump fake. To the rack. Stops. Oh, my gosh. If that went in. Ooh, I don't know, East Metro. Ruben might have to face some sort of punishment for that once Sundo finds out.
From 3 and only 93 points. There's been 3 games in this series where the Clippers have only scored 90, 93, and 93.
Phasma says, I would never disobey my glorious King Sundo. And that's why you're a real one, Vision.
That's a 7 Eastern time, and what a series that should be.
And Mike, on the Clippers offense, you never want to
I'm taking a pic of this and I'm sending it to Sundo right now.
Has been a good barometer for the Clippers' success in this series. In their 2 wins, they've shot 55% from 3.
Crawled over
in
the
their
front
3
of the
losses,
rim.
they've shot only 29%.
That's a staggering disparity. Disparities like that at 3-point shooting.
Harden to Paul George.
Ooh,
Paul George getting away with a chicken wing right off the bat. He likes to get that warmed up, you know what I'm saying?
It's weird. He don't usually do that.
No.
That was kind of out of character for him.
The defense from Dallas, it is in one of the real stories in the second half of the season, and certainly here in this series. And there's the numbers that you spoke of, JJ.
What up, Harriet?
And that's really across the board in these playoffs. The teams that have made more three-pointers, the teams that have taken more
Tuck
three-pointers
out to Harden.
more frequently.
Shot clock winding down.
Pocket pass to Tuck. A ugly caveman floater, baby.
Paul George gonna
No
take over
good.
the Clippers.
I mean, they're trying to go through Zuby Zoo, and it ain't working.
George's gonna have to get that chicken wing fired up.
Yes, Harriet. This is where I do my general NBA content. You know, just better to keep it off of the Suns channel. I don't want the Suns channel to be bogged down with a whole bunch of Mavs and clip streams.
Is a physical sport.
What are we doing here? They were holding hands at one point, which I like. I'm a fan of that. I'm an ally of that.
Black and white can join together. They said, NFL, you put slogans on helmets. We do it on court in front of billions.
We live it. We're about that.
By the way,
what are we doing here?
It's still a little wet. You look at even Dallas. All right, Dallas is up 3-2 in this
You know what I just figured out those Hardens look like, especially on Zubac, because they're so big? They remind me of Shaq's Shaq-nosis shoes. Not quite, but just,
but yeah,
you
that's
know,
where
out
they
of
got
the,
their inspiration.
yeah. But I taught you that.
I learned that from you.
Man into Harden, fouled by P.J.
I don't think he
Washington.
fouled him.
In 2022, the Warriors.
I don't know, man.
I
I
think
feel
he
like he was
called the
riding his back.
They lost by
I think he just called it
39
out
to
on
the
him.
Grizzlies in the playoffs and wound up winning the title.
I saw that vision. I don't know enough about Phil Handy other than the fact that he has a funny name.
Harden throws it to George.
Go Phil Handy. Go
I don't know
Phil
if that's the guy
Handy.
who wanted to get it
What
to.
are
George
we
does a
doing?
great job. Shot clock
2
winding
seconds,
down.
1 second, deep three,
This has been the
Harden.
ugliest, longest possession I think
I
I've ever
fucking
seen.
couldn't agree. I mean, they just keep getting these offensive
That's
rebounds.
a travel.
Zuby Zoo bulldozes your boy Gafford to the rack, going to the line.
Physicality, it's the
My
activity
boy.
right now for the Dallas Mavericks. The Clippers are not getting clean looks. Everything is difficult. An excellent job here from P.J. Tucker to track it down. But every single possession so far, it's the activity on and off the ball from the Mavs defenders.
There's ball pressure. There's a level of intention. There's been rotations on time. And you know what else is so evident with them
That's
right
good,
now?
DC.
You touched on it earlier, but you were referencing it on the offensive end. The length and athleticism. The speed of the Dallas Mavericks is totally different with the additions.
They have gone from being Doncic and Irving, they're going to outscore you, to being one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. It's an unbelievable transformation in season. Lively comes in for Gafford, who sits with the 2 fouls.
Zubac with the free throws.
Zubac
Good.
has had some
At
good
least the
scoring
second.
games for the Clippers in this series.
Luka
Doncic again finding his room, gets off the
misses
shot.
the midi. Lively tips it out.
PJ
Bang, bang.
Washington
There
for
you
3.
go. PJ for 3.
I think they're going to take Tucker out.
So athleticism.
Yeah, that didn't work, did it? I
pursuit
mean,
of
he
the
did hit a
basketball.
3.
Dallas is
He
did
did
hit
hit
a
a
three.
3.
already
Is he getting
6
cooked?
offensive rebounds. Tip it to
I don't think
his
he's getting cooked. He's just kind of bumbling the ball. He was standing out of bounds on the one. He's not an offensive threat.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you rather have is Man out there? Who did he start for?
Man was out there.
He is?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Maybe Kawhi will come in for him.
No, he's out.
Oh, he's out? That's
He's
weird.
out,
I'm just
out.
so used to him always being in no matter what.
That's true. He's such an Iron Man. You know?
I feel like this
Such
is
an
the
Iron
they
Man.
just completely stole the Indianapolis Colts mascot.
They're like, you guys are blue, white, and silver, right? What do you
I mean,
guys
it's got it has the Colts horseshoe on the back. It's a horse.
Well, I guess is a Mav a horse though? Is that a type
Maverick?
of horse? Yeah.
I don't know.
You know. I mean, I'll take dibs on the right. I'm not tripping. Yeah, she's got a
That's
real
fine. I'll take the other one for
got a
you.
real AOC thing going on, which I'm down with.
See the logo?
What the fuck are they doing?
I told you.
That's weird. East Metro,
you would know.
I mean, Maverick was in Top Gun, but also the word Maverick means like, you know, plays by his own rules type shit. Right? Isn't that what a Maverick is?
Maybe. Like UNO's the Mavericks, and they're like, their logo's like the Bulls. It's like a bull or a steer or something. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really need these cholo dancers necessarily, but
You can't say that.
I mean, I love these cholo dancers, bro.
That's better.
You know? I don't know what Mrs.
I was just
Meth
gonna
was
say
doing.
you could get a lot for a bump with that chick. Just saying.
Respect all women's, bitch.
I do. That's why I'm encouraging her drug habit. That's her truth.
Now you said her truth, and I like that. That's some good corporate speak that I do like.
No, that's woke talk. Dibs on right.
DC, that's the weirdest horse emoji I've ever seen, bro. Whoever was drawing that needs to be locked under the jail. Love yourself. Let's see. Love yourself. Tell me what your Discord account is, and I'll find you and send you an invite. Okay?
Well, James Harden took a lot of the heat after the Clippers Game 5 blowout loss in LA on Wednesday night. Harden had just 7 points, shot 2 for 12 from the floor. He didn't talk to reporters after the game, but did talk about his Game 5 performance at this morning's shoot-around and took issue with the criticism. Harden said everyone focuses on the stat sheet and the points, and of course, I want to play well. I want to score 30 points every single game, but he said it's not a great scoring night.
Somebody fell asleep.
Yeah, dude. Tucker's still out there, bro.
Is he?
Yep.
Leads the Clippers in assists this series, as he's done all season, but he also knows that without Kawhi Leonard, more of the scoring burden must fall on him. The Mavericks have tried to get in his airspace, take away his threes, but he said it's not about what they're doing, it's about me. When I'm
Washington to the rack, fouled by Tuck.
Things happen for our team. I will do that tonight, he said, Mike.
Now he's coming out, right?
166th playoff game.
Right.
And what I like about this play, this is how they started Game 4. Paul George with off-ball action. P.J. Tucker goes to set a pin down. P.J. Washington gets into that top block, forcing him to the baseline. Some miscommunication from the Mavs. You're going to see this top block here.
Here we go.
Why does everybody think that J.J. Redick would be such a great coach? Why is he on the top of all these lists?
Paul George, the beautiful back cut. But
Don't
that's
ask
how they got
stupid-ass
George
fucking
going
questions.
In Game 4. It was the off-ball movement.
I mean, it's just because they've heard him talking basketball with his podcast and stuff, or is there like some other? I've never heard somebody who's never even been an assistant coach get so much hype for a big head coaching job.
A number of unbelievably disappointing performances. But he's
Or is it that P word?
It's that privilege, bro.
To keep their season alive.
You know,
Shot
type
clock at
shit.
4. More good defense from the Mavericks. George drives on Washington. Help defense is there. Shot no good. Rebound tipped and taken by Irving.
All right, love yourself. Here comes the old invite.
Doncic. Elbow jumper short.
Luka with another fadeaway, no good. Rebounded. Harden losing it, keeping it. Push pass up to Paul George. No chicken wing, just a floater from Zuzu, and it's good.
Smoked it. No, he missed it.
He missed it? I thought it dropped.
Yeah, it bounced right over the back of the rim.
Irving.
Man.
Washington, no hesitation.
Corner three, no good for Washington.
I hope a lot of people bet the under.
I actually didn't bet anything. I was going to do it at halftime.
Paul George.
Figured I'd see how the game's going.
Bangs it off the backboard. Harden again. Picks up Doncic. Backing in. Washington from this corner. That works out better.
Washington finally hits a three.
And I love his willingness to
Actually, his second out of 4, bro. He's pulling. I thought he was 1 for 3 before that.
From three, but he's
Or I thought he was 0 for 3.
So far,
Zubac doesn't hesitate, grabs the offensive rebound and puts
Zubac is so big, bro. They have to be willing to go through him a little bit.
Washington, one of the great acquisitions in season this year for
especially
the
with
NBA.
that Mavs lineup.
And of course for Dallas, as Doncic shot too strong, gets back the rebound, goes inside, and
They
Conley
too small.
Crazy slow off the
Such good pace
backboard.
about him right now. We've talked about his shooting struggles in the series, but it's never because he's affected by
Yep,
the
it's
pressure
sent.
necessarily. He's getting to his
I
spots.
didn't
He's
talk
making
about it yet,
excellent
DC,
shots.
but
He's
I'm
just
willing
missing
to.
some that he typically makes.
I talked about it a little bit yesterday.
7 offensive rebounds in 7 minutes now for Dallas.
This is the difference in the ball game. But look at how comfortable he is. Gets his own offensive rebound at his own pace. Gets it high off the window. He looks super comfortable. It's just the efficiency is yet to be there. We've become accustomed to that.
Norman Powell in for the first time for the Clippers. Josh Green has checked on.
Paul George kicks it into Zoo.
Zubac.
Hand off to Harden.
Inside, off the glass is good.
Wow,
Tough shot
what a
with
finish.
Irving draped over him. That's the first
Really
field
nice
goal for
finish.
Harden. Kyrie Irving.
Nice pass.
Washington up top. Doncic a clean look for
Luka, no
three.
good.
Snatches
That's
the
crazy.
rebound. Doncic now 3 for 8 from the field. George gets it in, stolen by Irving.
Paul George ripped.
And then
Kyrie tripped.
by
Ripped
Paul
and
George.
tripped.
Here we talk about the improved
Seemed like a very
defense of the
innocent
Mavericks.
trip.
Both Doncic and
Paul
Irving
George
have
got
played some really good defense in this
Then Kyrie
Vision.
Irving got
That's about
Vision,
the third
KD's already in the game too, so we could
defensive
buy
possession
those
so far
skins.
for
That'd be
Irving,
dope.
where he has made impact with his feet, with his hands.
It almost looked like he tripped on
Type
the
shit, you
floor,
know?
Not Paul George.
I thought a Maverick was like a cowboy.
Like,
Could
it looked
be.
to me as if he almost stubbed his toe.
I mean, they're just
George
utilizing
goes that way.
everything.
Lively, oh, shot.
They got
Oh,
the guitar.
man.
Ooh, that was ugly.
Lively took a tough tumble.
They got the guitar in the paint, the horse mascot. They got that old
Oh, to be
Mavs
20 years old and shake off a fall
font
like
in the
that, JJ
mid-court when
Redick.
it had the like cowboy hat.
Just bounces right back up.
CJ, I listened to. I haven't had a chance to listen, and I haven't had a chance to read the lyrics to Kendrick's diss this morning. Did you
I
listen
was
to it?
not impressed. Yeah, I listened to it like 3 times.
I didn't
You
listen
know how
to
big
it.
of a Kendrick fan I am.
He's only 20 years
Yeah.
old.
I wasn't
He
impressed
played
at all.
in these
The-
playoffs
the
with a
last
very
one was
heavy heart.
for
His
sure
mom,
better.
Kathy Drysdale,
LOL,
passed away
Brady.
after a long battle with Hodgkin's lymphoma. She was only 56. He called her his superhero. She was a great
Brady
player
says he
at
liked the
Penn State.
song.
Derek
I
says the
haven't
court
had
has
a
been
good
place
chance to
where
really
he
understand what he
smiled.
was saying in
He
it.
goes, "She passed
I'm
the
not
torch
saying
to
it's
me.
like
I have to
garbage
carry it
or
on
whatever,
now."
but it's-
He's 7 foot, 235
I think he
pounds.
hit such a home run, he should have just let that first one ride. You didn't need to come out with another one.
I think he did.
Kendrick?
Yeah.
Why?
And I'll say this.
He was up.
I don't know. I think that's very debatable. I think there's more people like me that don't like Drake and do like Kendrick that we're gonna even if it's close, they're gonna say Kendrick. But then when he did that, like having 2 of them to me that aren't knocked out of the park diss bangers, and you know Drake's coming back with his team soon with another one. And he's just got a better, like, that style, like those types of songs, his style, like, I feel like fits it more and is going to be more of like I don't know.
A better style
It's
of
not
fighting.
going to go it's not going to go the way I want it to go, I feel.
Who? You think Drake's style is better for fighting?
Yeah, for this.
I think Kendrick's style has been. I think if Kendrick would have just like George Costanza when he realized that he should go out on a high note, he hit the perfect high note. And
So
then
I'll
he
put
had
it
to,
this way. Like, I don't know how much you watch.
I'm always
UFC.
learning from you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever watch any of the UFC cards?
Okay, so Brady says 6/6 is Father's Day. Tupac's birthday gift, 6/16. It's also the date of OJ. Okay, go on. Sorry, go on.
So this is perfect. But like what he's saying, is like exactly the direction I was gonna go. Kendrick has like quadruple and quintuple entendres, right? Like everybody gets impressed with Eminem for having like double and triple entendres. Drake typically is like Lil Wayne, where they have like doubles. But when you watch a UFC fight, you watch those guys that can grapple and do jujitsu, and if it's standing up, they have good hands and all that shit. Those are the better overall fighters, right? But the more like methodical and deeper knowledge of the sport are typically going to get you to the ground, and that's the fight that all the fans are going to be like, dude, this is boring, even though he's technically the better fighter. They want to watch Tyson one punch knock people out, and I feel like
the way I'd knock you out. Go on.
Well, you do it way easier than what I'm describing.
That's true.
But these guys, I feel like when you're in a diss track, like battle type shit, to re-listen to a song 5 times for basic people to get all the shit you were saying in your entendres and stuff like that, I feel like Drake style 1 has more of like that riding music or club beat, whatever, where you kind of get into it a little bit more, and then it's just bam, bam, just hit. And I think people overall in general, like, you know, like how I'm huge with Outkast and like Andre 3000 because of like the lyrics, and like those are typically the rappers I gravitate towards. But in this style where they're going back and forth, I don't know, man.
That makes sense. Drake's just gonna get those easy dubs, just take you to the ground, and it's like, yeah, well, this works, so I'm gonna do it. You know. I still think Kendrick just should have not put a second. He didn't need this second one. I don't know. I need to hear it more. I need to hear how good it is before I decide.
Down into a dribble handoff. Kyrie Irving unable to get back in front and force him to his right hand. He's just a better finisher going left. And the LA Clippers have scored basically twice as many points per possession.
To the rack, back to Kleba. Luka, I'm sorry, I miss Luka.
Oh, I miss y'all.
Seeing his first action right now
Don't bench me, y'all.
for the Clippers.
Hard to the rack.
Back up top to
Nice
George.
pass, Westbrook, bro. Nice pass, Westbrook.
Did you ever hoop with us in that church of Newport?
All set up by the drive, though.
Where that older guy would play. Every time he hit a shot, he'd like hold his fingers up, and he'd just scream money running back down the court.
Oh, Lord.
Harden and Doncic.
I don't think so.
A lot of pushing and shoving early on. 5 on the 24.
You'd have been pretty young. We were probably like 16, 17.
Can't get that one to go. Doncic 0
Yeah.
for 3 from downtown.
Harden fouled by Luka. All Luka did was stand there and be thick.
And Doncic just yelling at Harden about a flop.
Brady said, did y'all see Colorado fans crying today? It was glorious.
No. What were they crying about?
They lose some more players?
I don't think that's ever going to stop. I think that place is just a revolving door, man.
I'll show you a revolving door.
Harden sold that a little bit, but I thought it was a foul.
It's his responsibility to sell it as the offensive player. That's what good players do in that instance.
Free throw good for Harden.
That previous Paul George 3, this was a mistake by the Dallas Mavericks defense. They have been willing to live with Russell Westbrook taking that shot. PJ Washington should not have rotated there.
That's a good pass.
That left Paul George wide open for 3.
Westbrook is
It was just very unselfish and quick timing. And that sort of thing goes underappreciated. Like the bow-leggedness of Powell.
Or LeBron.
Dude, ain't nobody more bow-legged than
momentum swings in this series.
Than
LeBron.
Powell. No.
LeBron's
Powell.
got him smoked.
No.
Josh Green, no hesitation. That's a 3.
He walks bow-legged, but he don't stand bow-legged like
If you
this.
play with Luka Doncic, you know that you're going to
First
get
off, I'll
open
tell you.
Okay.
a lot of space threes because the defense just
Harden,
collapses
guarded by
to him
Kyrie.
every time he touches the paint.
Into the paint to Zoo. What a dunk.
Harden
is spectacular when he's on the mark.
I wish I could just stand up and dunk. That'd be sick. Oh, baby. Beautiful alley-oop.
Derek Lively has become a huge fan favorite very quickly.
Lively and Gafford, bro. Such a fun pair. Athletically the opposite of Nurkic and Do Eubanks. Maybe not so much Do You. He got some athleticism.
Clippers defense not allowing Lively and Gafford to get behind Zubac when he's in drop.
Do you see what I mean about the white jerseys collapsing to him no
Damn.
matter what? So it's a lob. You've got the lob threat. You've got the corner shooter. And he's got options, and he makes the appropriate read every time.
Zubac, that was kind of grazing his fingertips on that.
PG hits the free throw.
It's a game of inches.
Brady trying to get.
Got you,
back.
Brady. 1 second.
Whoops. I think
You need to be a little quicker than that from now on when Brady says so. Ask for something. You shouldn't have to ask for starters.
And have your center catch it, throw it down.
Should have been waiting for him on a open platter. Not
True.
silver.
That's true.
crew operators in the business, they just do a phenomenal job getting us shots like that, game in and game out.
Luka, guarded by Westbrook.
And gals,
Kicks it to Kyrie, who's guarded by Coffee.
Irving up top to Doncic.
fuck is that?
Luka.
Foul. Shot short.
Going
Foul.
to the line.
Picks up his first.
I didn't see it, but, you know.
He's getting to his spots. And that's
Okay.
usually an and one for Luka. So the shooting struggles continue. But
Can you hear all that
Brett,
banging
JJ, he's
above my
really
head?
unbothered tonight.
I don't think so.
It's really about make or miss.
Well, even though he was not feeling well and the knee was bothering him, Game 5 was probably his best of the series. He has not, as you guys have been talking about, been overly efficient.
First free throw
Just
drops.
getting it done. As a reminder, get the NBA app for non-stop playoff access with real-time scores and highlights, and go behind the scenes with new episodes of the original series, Chasing History. Download the NBA app today.
Second free throw for Luka is good.
Luka Doncic, 10 points.
Brady, are
4
you
assists,
scared now
under
that
2 to play here in
since
the opening
Oregon got the
quarter here of
D
Game
tackle
6.
or
Amir
DN, whatever he is,
Off the bench. He'd been
that
starting
when you
for
guys
Kawhi
play
Leonard
Colorado,
halftime.
they might take it personal now?
George to Powell.
Because that should scare everyone.
Reach in.
Powell fouled by
Free throws for the Clippers.
Green. Powell going to the line.
All these
Yep,
offensive
definitely
players
got him
do
on the
this so
wrist.
well now. When they put the ball on the deck to drive, and
Oh,
they
I
see
forgot
that help
there.
defender coming over,
That
they
whole conference is
anticipate
gone.
that reach in.
Say what?
It's called a low pull through or a
He said they
low
don't play
gather,
Colorado.
and
I
it
keep
is
forgetting that
strictly with the intent of trying
basically
to
half's
drive.
coming to Big Ten, bunch going to the Big
I got
12.
better at it. I got not great in 2006, I can tell you that.
You know, thinking off that, you know, you've talked about you go from this spectacular career at Duke to a rookie who really kind of wanted to find his way. You see
Now,
him
what's
hit like
going on
Ryan,
between
20
his
years old, impacting a team
eyes?
like this. It's
I told you, man, he had
pretty
that
impressive how
low
mature
Uzi
some of
Vert
these young men
diamond,
when they come into
and it
the
got
league
knocked out during a game, and that's just the scarring of where it was at.
The ability to handle the
Kyrie doubled, kicks it to Lively. Lively, nice pass to Luka. Jab step, drive,
Nice
nice
pass.
behind the head pass. No good though for
Nice
Green.
hustle, nice
Gets it
pass,
back,
nice
great pass.
hustle.
No good, but a foul.
Everything is a foul on
Everything's a
Luka
foul,
right
bro.
now. What up, Riley?
Wraparound pass. Doncic loved it.
Riley says, which team was Kyrie best on?
Level of
Cavs.
intensity. Another
Yeah?
uncontested three virtually, or
I honestly don't
contested,
feel
but
like they
there's
win that
the incredible
ring
effort.
in Cleveland
No,
without
they
him.
don't.
It's a
No.
rebounding disparity right
No.
now for Dallas.
I don't
we
mean
said this
without
the other
him. I mean,
day,
like,
Doris.
I
Jason
feel
Kidd
like
told us
2 of those games,
we
he
don't measure
100%
or
carried
judge
the team.
Josh Green by points.
You
I
could
taught
argue
you
he
all of
drugged-
that. Everything
he
you're about to
drugged
say.
LeBron.
Those type
He
of
drugged
plays, the
LeBron
50-50
to a title.
Josh Green is going to get to the line.
He won a title for that city in spite of LeBron being an anchor
in this
at
series. Got
times.
21 fouls total so far in the series. Doncic, meanwhile, he might be struggling from the field, but he's 5 for 5 from the line. Overall shooting extremely well. Remember that one year Dirk Nowitzki, I can't remember what he did in the finals, but I think he missed one free throw the entire time. It was one of the most incredible, in fact, the whole playoffs when they won the title. His free throw shooting was just extraordinary.
Luka having a little trouble growing that beard in. Been there. Free throw, good.
Been there.
And a street named after him.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Hey, Derek says, got custody of my kid today. Congrats.
Who said that?
Donkey balls. Maybe don't let the judge know your name online.
Can't get at the ball. Coffee comes in, but can't control.
Luka. Bringing it up after the miss. Crossover between.
That's a foul, too.
I guess everything is, man.
Wowzers.
This game has got Dallas win all over it. I feel like the Clippers are like the Washington Generals right now. They're just here so that they can lose.
Everybody should live bet the Clippers right now. They do this all the time, man. Like, even a neutral person watching, not a fan of either team, goes, they're clearly rigging it for this team, which they are. And then all of
Kleba
a
pulls. Brick.
sudden, another team comes out of nowhere.
Luka! A makeup 3, Luka!
Yeah.
Forgive me for earlier. Brady says, I get to bet in Texas when he gets here. Let's go. That's true, Brady. You get to become a degenerate. You can do a lot more sports betting than you can in Portland.
Really?
Yeah. There's freedom in Texas.
Not that much. You guys can't do, like, sports betting. You can do the fantasy style, like Prize Picks and all that.
Oh, that would have been so sick.
Nebraska's the same as Texas with the gambling.
What you're not going to do is disparage Texas again.
That's a good point. I don't know what got into me. But did you see the dude in the Fiesta Spurs jersey next to Boban?
Yeah, that was weird.
Of course you did.
Out of place.
Well, some people like teams from a state that have actually won titles, you know? Plural.
I like my war heroes not to have gotten captured.
Dibs.
Okay?
Yeah, dibs.
Man, you're selfish with the dibs, I suppose.
Well, I mean, we're back in Dallas now. We got away from them
That's
Philadelphia fiasco.
That's true. Oh no, Brady. Don't let Torrey figure out you're talking shit. You're disparaging his beautiful Wemby.
I don't think that's a hot take.
I mean,
the only thing I think right now, after Wemby played a rookie season, come on, man.
Yeah, but
how long's
Wemby
Ant been in the league? Yeah, but we're not saying you can't guess. Then you don't know what's gonna happen.
I do.
Well, you do.
He's already a lock to basically be the defensive player of the year the next every year he plays.
Man.
He's changing the way. Like, I saw a highlight reel yesterday of players refusing to take shots that normally they would take because they knew Wemby was going to block him.
Yeah.
It was crazy, bro. It was a long highlight reel of people just driving into the paint with no one in front of them, but they know he's behind, so they just pump fake and drive back out to the three. It's game changing, bro. It's truly game changing. There's never been a big that could move like that and actually chase down shots, and it's truly like a father playing with his toddlers almost, height difference wise. Maybe not toddlers, maybe like third graders, fourth graders. Still, you get the picture.
You get the idea.
You know? It's
What are we
just
doing here?
It's just Wemby out there. I don't know. Almost dibs. Not dibs in the green. All right. Reverse dibs, you taker.
No, Wemby, I don't. Or Wemby. I was reading the thing on above. Brady, I don't play Arc.
He doesn't really play anything.
I'm too scared.
He's too scared.
If I'm going to be honest.
Although I will tell you, Romp today is like saying now that Sixers are done, he thinks he's ready to start playing some Fall Guys again.
Series.
That might be an option.
What do you need to see from him?
Corner three for Westbrook. I know good.
All right, Lisa.
That's the shot you want to force every time.
As we open up the second. Nice feed inside.
Kyrie, what a pass. Almost tips in. The bigs miss. Bow-legged Jones up the court. Hezzy. A bow-legged Hezzy. No good. Westbrook put back. No good.
Nice.
Rebound save to Exum. Hand off to Kleber.
Down hard. Unable to brace the fall, and you could hear the thump. And he's in some real pain.
Ay, ay, ay.
He gonna cry in the car.
Yep.
Well, Kleber slowly getting
Seriously,
up.
Brady. I'm praying they got new
Holding that
maps.
right arm. Holding the right rib area as well. He's trying to catch his breath. So they're going to call a timeout. Kleber, to stay in the game, has to shoot the
Bro,
free throws
Kleber
if he
looks
wants to continue.
fucked
Obviously,
up.
If he's hurt, he's not going to stay in the game, but
Did he break a rib or something?
He was like dislocated his shoulder or something.
No, he's holding his ribs.
Yeah, he's holding his chesses.
His chestises?
Chestises.
I want to see this in instant replay. You think as he was going to the ground, he was screaming, Luka! I feel like he starts every sentence with Luka.
Probably.
You know? Oh, man. So, when are you ready to start making some Spurs content? Because I'm ready to help you.
So many in the hopper.
I saw your boy AM Hoops came out with a video today called Spurs or like something about like Wemby's teammates need to be should be scared or something. It's basically saying like he's going to get rid of all of them or they're going to get rid of everybody or whatever. I don't know. But it did good. Like I just think there's got to be some topics you can hit, you know?
The Spurs aren't going to make any moves without running them by me first. So that's
Save
number one.
Save it for the recording, all right?
Wow.
But record.
Record. I'm going to record it.
You need to record it.
They're trying to fix it, dude, so they shut the lights off so they can do their little gimmicky Indianapolis Colts fraudulent mascot.
You're very upset about this mascot.
It's just so weird, man. It's like they didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so they used every single person's idea in a board meeting.
Our show is coming back mid-May. I think May 16th.
Which show?
Outer Range. Any outer range fans other than Brady out there? Me and Romp looked it up today. It's May 16th. He said that the season 2 trailer is out. I'm going to watch it after this game. He said season 2 trailer is basically all Gary. So I don't know.
Do you think it took them so
yet.
long between seasons just because they were having a hard time?
Can we just stop
overacting down?
Can you just admit that you're proud of me for admitting that you were right about a lot of that stuff?
I'm always proud of you, man. I know I don't say it enough, but doggone it.
But you know what I mean? I'm not fighting it. You were right about a lot, like the overacting and the...
Mostly just that one episode. It was just so...
It
was like such a standoffish episode. I didn't...
Watch the play, though. Coffee looked like, to me, a defensive player who was between...
Him turn... Oh, shit!
A charge. You normally take it in the chest. When he sticks his arms out, that's where... You couldn't quite.
Wow, he hit the free throws. At least one of them.
Look at how he's just letting that right arm kind of neutral.
Coffee. to Zoo over to Harden, who's been rather quiet. Pocket pass kicked, or
yeah, his shoulders.
There's a foul.
He went to reach for the ball and started crying.
They're probably pulling him out right now.
Is now going to come out of the game.
We're going straight to the locker room. We're going to pop this bitch back
in. Right.
Boy, Kleba has the last couple of years.
Eat a schnitzel and think about it for a little bit.
Yeah, do a couple Heil Hitlers and get back out,
you know? Hitlers and come.
That's what I'm thinking he's going to have to do.
Goose marching back out.
Goose marching! They're going to goose march him back out. Okay.
Very physically. Here's Terrence Mann. Exum picks up Harden. Harden drives, gets inside, kicks it out. Norman Powell just gets
bow leg 3, no good.
And Gafford comes up with it.
Gafford up to Washington. Hand off to Kyrie.
So Irving with a chance to direct traffic.
Little tween. Little kick out to Washington. Ooh, this is going to be a big dunk. Another foul.
So free throws now for Gafford. It just seems like every single time you put 2 on the basketball against the
get him back there.
As we see the foul there,
pop his shoulder in. Do a couple Heil Hitlers to see if it's working right. And then goose march him back to the court is fucking diabolical, bro. Okay. Diabolical. Oh, man. Vision, he's on camera all the time. He just is lazy as...
You want me to turn my camera?
Well, I mean,
you don't have all my work shit all over.
You don't even have to. It doesn't matter. Like, it's, you know...
Okay, I don't know why anybody want to.
I'm having an easier time handling VIPs when I don't pop the chat out, and I have to pop the chat out to make the cameras work, so it's not a big deal.
I turn it on and play back, so whatever.
They don't want, I don't want them to see you goose marching.
Well, good luck keeping me from doing that.
You're goose marching the entire stream. Okay.
Terrence Mann.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know how the Magic won that game, but I'm happy for the Magic as a franchise that's been so down bad for so long.
I'm happy for my gambling habit.
Luka. Pocket pass. Gafford. Back to DJJ to the rack. Out to Washington. A contested 3, and it's good.
That's his spot over there, man.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
I think it's where he hit all 3 of them from, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, something like that.
An advantage somewhere that time in the corner.
Harden telling Terrence Mann to go through. He wants to go one-on-one with Irving.
Harden crossover to the rack. Little bunny floater, no good. Kyrie over to Washington. Hacked, bro. Powell is like a professional fouler out there tonight.
Yeah, but Mike, going back to what JJ was talking about. 2 to the ball
Type
early.
shit.
Look at how quickly
Type
Luka
shit, type
gets
shit.
off it. That first decision against a trap is so critical because ball finds middle of the floor. Great reaction around it.
If you're a young big man in the NBA,
I can't wait to watch the
such
trailer,
an
Brady.
important part of your player development is making plays out of the short roll. The short roll is not
What
the
about
roll
it?
to the rim. The short
What's he saying
roll
is
is when
me?
there's 2
I'm
on
guessing
the
it's
ball
something.
and you catch
I
that
think
pocket
what he
pass.
meant is
Somebody
it's a
does it,
lot
says
of
something
royal.
stupid.
Just a lot of
You are
royal.
now in a 4-on-3 situation as Daniel
Yeah.
Gafford
Now, is he
is
able to
here
form
and
sentences in
making
any
the
of
right
this
read.
trailer, or is it all strokey talk?
And then Derrick Jones Jr. with the beautiful driving kick.
I'd go so far as to say it's becoming increasingly difficult in the NBA if you're a big and can't make a catch and think through what is the appropriate read. That's a change, JJ, and I don't know how far back it goes, but unequivocally, your IQ as a big has got to be higher than it used to be.
Well, they got the blood rule. Somebody's got to get cleaned up.
Somebody
9:23
bleeding.
remaining. Zubats being attended to. Dallas.
Metro's going to sleep. He's got to make some drums.
All right. Shut your
For the
hoe
next
ass
diss
up,
track.
Metro. Shut your hoe ass up. And make some drums.
I've never been great with lip reading, honestly. I assume he's talking about his defense on Zubats, I would imagine.
Like the way I just put you on the spot there? I'm the worst at lip reading. That's why I did it. Meanwhile, Washington.
I'm the worst at reading.
His first playoff
That's why I
series.
did it.
Of course, grew up in the Dallas area. He loved being back. Place where he spent his formative years as a kid growing up. He's got 11 points.
Pull up from Paul George is good and
Yeah, need him to
juicy.
get going.
Luka.
Just holding on. Now he likes this matchup with Zubats, though Paul George lurking. Doncic goes
Crossover, step back, pump fake, pass, gets it back, pull up. Oh, baby, no good.
Luka Doncic 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. George and Irving.
Paul hasn't chicken winged anyone in a little while. Fadeaway is disgusting. This is pandemic P tonight, bro.
Pandemic P.
It is.
Passes up on the 3, goes inside, blocked by Zubats.
Oh my God, Luka, what are we doing?
He don't look too good either.
No, they're
He's had some
lucky.
decent passes, but
This is a like crazy low scoring half.
well, it's like decent defense from both teams, but also sloppy offense.
I'll show you something sloppy.
Yeah.
Man to the rack, out to Bowleg Jones for the midi, and it's good. That's a tough little shot he just hit, bro.
They were saying that last night, Brady. If he does, Gabe swore on a stack of Bibles he'd interrupt the game to play it.
Although it's pretty much same the other way.
Oh.
Offensive foul called on Kyrie Irving as Powell steps in and draws the charge.
Streets do be talking, though.
And the twirl of the finger, the ever-present twirl of the finger in today's
I heard day before yesterday he was going to drop it tomorrow, which would have been yesterday, and then I ain't heard nothing since.
He's set. And it doesn't always have to be directly square of center of the body, right? It can be on
Jared,
the side,
Gary's
off
face is
defensive
on
players.
playback right
Martin
now.
trying to jam it in there. What an outlet pass.
What the fuck?
Oh, what a pass.
Who passed that? Oh, of course.
That was a
Of
dime,
course.
bro.
That was a fucking
That was
touchdown
Josh
pass,
Allen.
bro.
That was Josh Allen.
That was fucking
Prime.
Mitch Trubisky in his prime,
Yeah,
bitch.
it wasn't that good.
That was some Caleb Williams shit. After his fingernails have dried. Okay? Not before.
That was good on Irving, too. He's looking over his right shoulder and then turns around to his left full stride.
I'll fucking tell you what was good.
What was good?
That play. The way he looked over his shoulder.
I mean, I guess. I don't think
You
it was that
know?
great.
Now, Brady, you are a white man living in Washington, so what do you know about what the streets are saying?
Dibs.
I mean, if we're gonna call dibs on all the dancers, we're not gonna have any time to talk tonight.
That dibs was for all of the she hers that are on the court right now.
I prefer they thems. That's just me.
You're a big fan.
You know, I'm just more of an ally, and that's no big deal. You know,
Dibs right in the back. Sit out. Damn.
Brady said that was a spicy danger witch kind of pass, and I agree.
It was. It was.
Have you seen that weird Russell Wilson video?
Maverick Country?
Let's ride. Have you seen it or nah?
What is it?
That
weird
ass Subway commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Brady's new starting quarterback, so don't say nothing. Or you know what? Go ahead and predict what happens with him on the Steelers.
Brady's a Steeler fan?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He likes y'all's steel curtain.
Okay.
What do you think's going to happen?
I don't know, man.
No, this is NFL fan Gary talking. Go ahead, NFL fan.
I think they'll be better. I thought Kenny Powers was the most overrated quarterback in years.
You think you've got the balls to say some shit like that?
I think next time I come visit you, I'm just going to hang out in Dallas for a while.
There's a lot of dibs in Dallas.
Oh,
is that ramp?
Dual Devils.
Dual White Devils. Dual White Devils.
I need a VIP because I'm broke.
Vip, Vip. He needs that Vip, Vip.
Because I'm broke.
Now, Rom, I'd like you to explain something to me real quick.
Huh?
We do this thing where as we're watching these games and they pan through the audience, we call dibs on all the dibs. And I think we only said dibs maybe 4 times last night watching that Sixers game. So are Sixers basketball crowds a good representation of the city as a whole?
I don't think so.
All right. I didn't know if there was like a citywide ban on hot chicks in Philadelphia.
I told him there's a good reason he started dabbling with Filipinos and Puerto Ricans. Brady says, Romp, what did you think of the trailer for Outer Range?
I thought I was watching Gary 2.0.
That good, huh?
The Boys came out with the trailer too, but I haven't watched it. I don't know why you stopped The Boys.
You know, the head exploding scenes were a bit much for me. I'm like, really, man? So at any point, somebody's just going to get their head popped whenever they want? That's just too much.
That's too much sauce.
You know?
What kind of baby are you?
You know, I mean... Luka fadeaway. Good.
Anthony Starr's in it, and you're like, I'm good. Stupid.
I know. I don't know who was bleeding, Riley. I didn't see. Harden. Screen from Zubac. Step back midi. No good. Fouled.
He wants a challenge. Jason Kidd looking behind his bench, looking up at the big screen. And Harden goes to the free throw.
They're trying to keep him in it, huh?
They're going to challenge it.
Yeah.
They weren't earlier. I don't think he touched him.
Dude, that is as close to a...
There's contact. Are we going to hear that word, marginal?
First of all,
that is the definition of marginal. Yeah.
Don't fucking define marginal.
I already did. Don't get goose marched, all right?
Don't goose march me.
I'm doing a little bit of scouting in this game. Future Sixer Paul George is in.
And she's got the balls to scout.
Got my glasses on and everything.
Wow. And you think the Sixers are going to take any of your scouting seriously? You think they're even going to know you did it?
I would hope so.
They don't even go watch guys play anymore. They just watch Romp's YouTube videos, and then they're like, give me that
sense.
guy.
That makes sense. That sounds about likely. Now, have you ever goose marched, Romp?
You know he has.
He's probably goose marching all over Philly, if you think about it.
He's the founder of goose marching.
You think these refs can just let it go and say, yeah, he might have touched his elbow, but
That's what he's talking about with the marginal that you weren't having none of.
Why is this taking so long?
Because they're trying to see if it's marginal or more than marginal.
Two bald white.
Sure they get this right.
Calling the game.
It's either going to be 2 free throws.
Two skinheads trying to make a decision.
After review, the contact that occurred on the floor, there was no clear, conclusive evidence to overturn the on-court ruling.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That foul stands is crazy.
NBA is not rigged though.
Even those two are having a discussion
No.
on it. See now,
Don't make me get Tory in here.
looks like there was contact, and that's where the inconclusive
Actually, rigged's the wrong word, but the refs have no.
Boy, that's
Gary, help
so
me out here.
close. Unbelievable.
Does the word marginal come into play?
I'm surprised it.
Bro, you could say
Start it again.
You could say that if you touch someone's elbow when they're shooting, technically that's gonna make him miss. But ball don't lie, he misses the first free throw.
The NBA makes more money if this becomes closed. Look at that dude with the pink beanie.
Yeah, bro's faded on mushrooms, all right?
Faded in a hole.
That's how I imagine bacon looks.
Doncic harassed by man. Backdoor to Green.
Whoa.
Wasn't the prettiest
Wow.
slam or alley-oop, but it's 2 points. 6 assists for
Indeed.
Doncic. Harden.
Side Talk Knicks video. It's hilarious. No vision. I'll have to look it up. Or if you're in disc, put it in Discord.
How good has this guy been all season in this series at times? When they struggle to score, he's going to give
Rather
you a
Norman
lift
Powell
off the bench.
or Bradley
Great
Beal.
bench players in the league. Doncic misses. Harden the rebound.
You say Norman Powell or Bradley Beal?
Throws to man.
Yeah.
Brad Beal.
Open his three-pointer. Got it. Terrence Mann from downtown.
Come on, all
Don't be
day.
disrespectful.
All day.
Let's not
Yeah,
be
but
disrespectful.
Norman Powell will accept the bench role and he scores like 16 a game, like it's nothing off the bench.
Good job on Doncic.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
but
Beal
he's
comes off the
bow-legged.
bench, he scores 30 a game.
I prefer my players not bow-legged.
Well defended by Harden. Kyrie Irving's going to come back in.
So it feels to me like the lead should be more for Dallas, right? With the scuffles offensively by the Clippers, but a couple of huge baskets.
The scuffles.
Man gets one. You talked about.
Don't interrupt Doris Burke.
And you're attached.
She's forgotten more basketball than you'll ever fucking know, bitch.
Paul George drives past Doncic, who has the 2 fouls, whips a pass.
It's a good
to
pass.
I do appreciate you, Gary, joining these live streams just to allow me to denigrate you and
B-Ray.
tell everybody I wish Sunda was here and not you. Meanwhile, like 10 minutes before the stream, I'm like, will you please come on and stream with me? And then I get you in here, I'm like, this fucking white devil,
This
piece of shit.
Gets inside, drives,
Man, over to Zoo. No good.
the rebound.
That hook shot was ugly.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie step back midi, no good. Harden rebound. Harden moving fast for a thickums. Man after a bad pass can't make the three.
He looks like he's 50.
Coming up on 4 minutes remaining here in the second. Dallas trying to
Jared says Norm will sell more than everybody. Riley says, did Maxey get injured? Question mark. Oh, Maxi Kleba? He got yucked up.
He broke 7 ribs, cracked his sternum, separated his shoulder.
And got decapitated in the same play. How's that a foul, bro?
Because he fell to the ground, dumbass.
Oh, shit.
Pretty interesting. The only time you question a ref is when the black ref called it, but
yeah, but it's because he's calling against
you
a
were
black
fine
man.
with the skinheads' judgments. You made excuses for. You could argue that if you breathe too heavy on a guy's elbow,
it's crazy.
But the black guy makes an obvious call, and it's like, no. 24 Gabe, get with it.
Color me racist.
Second foul on man. Doncic puts the ball in his breadbasket.
In his breadbasket.
Whoa, Man's wearing the same Skechers that Embiid wears.
Some of the other stuff perhaps not.
How do you feel about your boy being sponsored by Skechers, by the way?
A little bit more than the hand there.
Little embarrassing. Let's be honest. Little embarrassing. That's
I feel
the
like
best he
Joker
can get.
should be the one wearing Skechers.
Says the guy who's Devin Booker, who's literally is a casual go to church. What are we doing here?
That's just that's how fashion forward he is. Some of them look like going to church shoes. Some of them are goated.
And you want him playing basketball?
I played in them on Wednesday, and they were incredible, bitch.
Church shoes?
No.
9 free throw attempts.
I got the.
You say a prayer at the foul line?
I got the snakeskin ones, you bitch.
The Booker loafers.
Not only did I play great, they felt great. My Achilles felt better in them. And I got more compliments than I ever got in one game than the entire time. The entire time I was wearing my KDs.
Yeah,
so people liked them more than the KDs.
You want to factor in before you play in a basketball game.
Anybody who cares about at this point in life.
And Paul George ran into Terrence Mann.
That's
why he fell down.
I'm sorry I'm a sneakerhead. In fact, no, I won't apologize. Because it's a culture.
He ain't sorry.
And if you ain't into sneaker culture, then I got news for you, Jack. You ain't black.
The refs have completely ruined this game.
I agree.
Everything's a foul, or look at the review, or side outs.
Can't believe the Clippers are in it.
That would be Sunday afternoon.
Jared said, I mean, these Skechers are basically hospital shoes.
You know, the new arena.
And that is true.
No more sharing with the old
so
staples.
Disappointed in Dallas series.
That's going to be, I think, an enormous.
Disappointed in what?
In just terms of
Dallas series. Like, this could be a blowout by now.
Finally, after all these years, not have to share
Clippers play hard, man.
With the LA Lakers.
They always play hard.
And perhaps even more importantly, they're actually going to have good-looking uniforms.
My bad.
Holy shit, man! I can't stop yawning.
The rebrand is nice.
Time for some coffee. Royal.
Tried a finger roll.
Royal.
Travel. Nobody touched it after he released it.
Hold on. Get out of here, old man. He's about to ride this fucking angry bull that we've been shocking's balls. Well, give me a second. I got to talk to my son. All right.
Tell my son something.
Go ahead. Go ahead and tell your son.
For years to tell him this.
Powell, floater, good.
Disrespected.
No, he's not wrong. That was a weird scene. Why couldn't he just spit it out?
So weird.
Corner three from Washington after a pump fake. Can't
side.
hit from
You
that
can only
side,
hit
bro,
from that
right?
side, bro.
They're gonna lose this game.
Remember earlier I said put all your money on the Clippers.
The Clippers?
The Clippers.
I gotta bet on the Clippers or something.
Since I said that, the refs have switched.
That's a
They got that
foul.
white supremacist Max out.
Wow.
A 2-point game now, Dallas, with 2 minutes to go here in the second.
Lucas forward.
Irving, some razzle-dazzle. 8 on the 24. Gafford.
Nice defense.
Ooh, Harden
Throws it ahead to man.
with the pre-Sixers defense.
Mike, sorry, Mike. We're looking at a lot of
What is
what
Luke?
Powell has given them offensively. We'll take a look at the goaltend. Hits backboard, so it's automatic.
I don't know.
Damn, bro.
I don't.
Washington's hops continue to impress me, bro.
That's not goaltend.
It touched the backboard, and it didn't bounce off of the backboard, but it did touch the backboard before he pinned it.
Same time, Ty goes runner.
Oh, shit!
Well, Luca's off. It's over.
Doncic now 0 for 7 from 3.
You're a terrifying alpha male, by the way, Royal. I wouldn't want you behind me in a hunting situation.
One key reason for the Clippers, they've stopped giving up offensive rebounds.
Because I'd blow your back. I mean,
Powell, a three-pointer.
Bow leg three, no chance. DJ, JJJ. Too many J's, but you get the idea. Nice finger roll.
First points for Jones.
you get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go grab some coffee at halftime.
Yep. It feels like we're in the fourth quarter right now, so what you just said to me is very confusing. Okay.
And again, we said this earlier.
You know what?
When it was an 8
You're
or 10
right.
point game, what has gotten them back is the activity level.
Oh, what a steal from Fat Boy! Wow.
Two defensive plays from Harden in one quarter.
Harden going brazy.
We're going to talk about James Harden's outplaying Luka the whole series.
have their first lead.
I just know you've got the best internet connection you've ever rocked with.
I don't think it gets any better.
You're not far away from your phone either.
Hold on, dude. That's how genius his comedy is. He's still carrying over the royal scene to talk
that's like one of those triple entendres you were talking about.
Lamar.
Harden to the
Kendrick
rack,
Lamar
fouled. Just lost it.
Now they say it's Clipper ball with 0.2 of a second. The only
Down
thing you can
there.
do is tip it in. You can't catch
Can
it.
you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Basically a lob
like
and
you're
a tip.
inciting.
No control
Mm.
on this shot for it to count. Man, get it, and it won't count.
Tie game at halftime.
What are you saying? Harden's outplaying Luka what?
Yeah, he's been outplaying Luka the whole series, basically.
Well, not last game.
Yeah, except for that. But
Let's not get carried away.
no, he has been. Like, I'm not even kidding.
0 for 7 from 3 from Luka. That's nuts. Kyrie really thought he was going to block that. Get some coffee, Gary. It's 2024.
I'm gone.
I'm going to have to tweet right quick.
Oh, boy. This guy really, thinks he's taking Twitter by storm, don't you? You think you're going to be able to fuck with Tory's clout at some point?
That's why his internet's always shitty. He puts out a tweet or a video and he breaks the internet for a few hours.
It's not just for him, it's everybody. Everybody starts to get bogged down by his success. But yeah, back to these Embiid sketchers, please. How do you feel? How ashamed are you?
I like it.
Why?
Because why would I give a fuck?
I watched a lot of that series, Romp. And I don't love Embiid. I don't. He's just like, okay. If Embiid wasn't a 76er, if he played for the Milwaukee Bucks, would you like the way he plays? I'm just looking for honesty here.
No, I think he's fine.
You think he's fine? That's the closest you can come to saying, yeah, I get it. He's really annoying. He's as big as a fucking mountain, but he acts like he's getting tossed around like a bag in the wind. And he's so dominant when he just plays normal basketball, but he'd rather just flip and flop like a fish out of water. So yeah, I get it. I'd probably hate his fucking guts if he was on a different team, but he's a Philly Sixer, and he's stuck around, and he never demanded a trade, and he's got an MVP. You know, he makes the Sixers, you know, a legitimate squad. So I'll allow it.
So you're letting Twitter?
No, I didn't feel that way until I watched him in these playoffs. Oh, great. Chin Boy back. The incredible Crimson Chin is back. You ever seen this guy?
Do you watch the NBA? Like, do you watch Damian Lillard?
It's different because he's so... It's different because he's so big. It's different. It's more believable when they do it because they're not as big as a skyscraper. A skyscraper is not going to get tossed around like that.
Up real quick. Why does Mitchell Robinson, Isaiah Hartenstein get the hang on him the whole entire possession? 0 calls. But the time he goes into a defender, does a Euro step, Robinson falls over. Charge. He can't use his own power. So why wouldn't he flop? What are we doing here?
He doesn't need to flop, bro. He doesn't need
when
to.
When he uses his power, it's an offensive foul every time.
I mean, I watched him, especially when it was like they were desperate for a bucket. It's like they needed one. He would bounce one time, he would dribble one time, he'd drop step, spin move, and it would effortlessly move Hartenstein out of the way, and he'd lay it in nice and easy. It's like, dude, you could have 50 points a game if you played like that. But instead,
you can't do that every possession.
He can. It looks like he can.
Are you insane? What stamina do you think he has? He was on 1.5 legs.
So he flops so he can get more stamina. Okay.
So is Devin Booker running into the defender?
I hate it. I hate the way he runs into the defender and sells the foul. See, but I can admit it. I can admit that that's something that I don't like in his game and that I think makes him look bad. Therefore, it makes the Suns look bad. It makes me look bad as a Suns fan. The second he did that thing where he did the Luka special and he fell to the ground and then he peeked and he winked at the camera and said, that's a Luka special. I said, that is a despicable move because it's going to make him look bad. It's going to make us look bad for rooting for him. I wish he wouldn't do shit like that. You know?
See, I don't really have a problem with anything about the Lucas special. I don't have a problem with him running into a defender trying to get a foul. I don't even have a problem with Jalen Brunson working.
Well, but but Booker laid on the ground like he was really hurt. And
I have a problem with the NBA referees rewarding shit like that. So if NBA stars don't play like that, it isn't beneficial to their game. Why would you not play to draw fouls? Jalen Brunson does
because I think So I think that the foul baiting that Embiid does serves a purpose, but
like when they're all up in his airspace. Why would he not do that? Why would he not swipe through?
From my opinion, it's just a personal opinion, I feel like he would be better served just playing up straight because he's so unstoppable when he plays it like a normal human being basketball player. He's so good that, yes, I think he can get a B- result out of the flopping, but I think he'd actually get a B+ if he just, or an A if he just played it straight.
I agree.
So,
but I think it's overblown, and I think people
but you have to be understanding of someone who's not a fan. You have to understand that from our position, I'm sorry, when you are as big as he is, it looks funnier, it looks more memeable, it looks faker, it looks more obvious that he's flopping. So it's like, I'm sorry, man, like sometimes it's a double-edged sword how big you are. Yes, you get to do so much more, but yes, you don't get to get away with you don't get to get away with the flopping as much because people just see it for what it is.
How many times have you seen Nurk get absolutely fucking hammered in the post?
It happens sometimes, but hold on. A real man, Tory Jones, is calling. Hold on real quick. What up? Oh, I'm on playback and YouTube right now. I thought you were calling because you wanted on. Okay, text me what it is. I'll text back and forth with you. All right. He just wants some help formulating a title for a video, so maybe we can both come up with something for him. Sorry, go on. And I'm sorry. Like, also, I love you and I want your team to win for you as a friend. You know, it's not like I want to be a dickhead to you and your guy. There's also that. You know?
What were you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, I don't like that it's such a dickheaded, like, I don't take any enjoyment out of saying this about your favorite player and your team, you know. That slurp was a little unnecessary.
Oh, my bad. Did you guys catch that?
Oh, shit.
It was a goof.
A real black voice is here.
Oh, shit.
So Tori's got a video about Scoot Henderson film breakdown. And he really wants it to pop. Romp. This is your time to shine, Romp. 20 people watching, give or take. This is where you show everybody how you make the donuts. Think we lost him.
I'm thinking.
Gary, how's that coffee?
Oh, man. What makes you think I got coffee?
You gotta buy one jug of the coffee that I get and tell me what you think.
What is it?
Stoke.
I've had that. The cold coffee, you can get like the
espresso blend, but it's the espresso blend version.
That's what the girls drink.
Is it?
I don't. Well, no, they probably have like a vanilla flavored one or something, you know, because they're white chicks. But
I mean, this is all black, no carbs, no sugar, no nothing.
All right, now you're speaking my language.
Okay, it's black. It's not sweetened or anything like that.
Well, as long as there's no white in it, I'm good.
Oh yeah. We got all the whites out of that.
Thank God. You goose march them out of there.
We goose marched. Let's see. don't know. You know what comes to mind? You remember what you titled your Anthony Edwards video that popped a long time ago?
What did I title it?
It was like 8 minutes of Anthony Edwards being hilarious or something like that. Just thinking something in the realm of that, maybe. I don't know.
I think Scoot's hilarious. You think Scoot's hilarious?
Ooh, what about... No. It would be something other than hilarious. What if it was like my bowl video that you titled for me? You gave me that title that you've stolen probably, but it was the one where it's like proving all his haters wrong. What if it's like Scoot Henderson proving
Will
all his...
prove wrong.
Or
because he hasn't read.
Because he hasn't yet?
Yeah.
So then what's the full title then on that? How does that work?
Scoot Henderson will prove his doubters wrong.
Is it like why he will, how he will, proof he will? Yeah, Tori, if you can... Yeah, Tori, he's been playing Ark with me and Brady. He's back. He's back in the mix.
Or you can go with Scoot Henderson will become a star in Portland. That always works. That's a simple.
Always works.
Always works.
You hear that, Tori? So a couple options. Scoot Henderson will become a star in Portland, or Scoot Henderson will prove all his haters wrong. You know? It's not bad. Can I be honest about these Nikola Jokic commercials? I think they're delightful.
Does that bother you?
He's just got a likable personality.
Because they won't leave me alone.
They?
I've seen this one.
No, I haven't seen it.
Guys, I'm not your boss.
Illumination's Despicable Me 4.
They really ran with that meme, didn't they?
Welcome back, NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel. We're in the first round presented by ESPN. Game 6, Dallas leading 3 games.
He said it's kind of a neutral. Shut up, White Devil. He said it's kind of a neutral video, so he doesn't know about those titles. Sorry, go on, White Devil number 1.
I think Baker Mayfield's commercials are my favorite athlete commercials of all time.
Oh, put this up here with your I ain't banging Carrie Heffernan because she's got a fucking Brooklyn accent.
I mean, if we can make some kind, if we can sign, you know, after the Kobe thing, they were like, you got to start signing, getting chicks to sign contracts. We could sign a contract where she promises she won't talk, then 100% on this. But if she starts yakking in that annoying ass accent,
James steals it. JJ, I just thought the pressure on Kyrie and Luke.
Timothy says, who are we rooting for? Personally, I think I would be rooting for the Clippers because of the whole Mavs-Suns rivalry thing. I feel like the Suns have a bigger rivalry with the Mavs, and I don't really want to see our rivals succeed. Although I think they're better than the Clips, and it won't happen.
What commercial is Vision talking about?
He said we started walking the ball up the court.
Indubitably?
Play with pace. He said,
I don't remember.
when we played with pace, we
like Chonky Fire?
We've got to get back to running.
But see, Timothy, Gary says he couldn't like be with her, like he's because of her accent.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It's his worst take to date.
If accents affect
Don't even try. Don't even try to.
You can't grasp what I'm talking about. It's just worse than. I would rather bang a chick that sounds like nails on a chalkboard than a chick with that New York accent.
You're so
or Boston.
Stupid. You're just so dumb.
Damn,
it's like
dumb
impossible
dickhead.
to help you here. All right. As long as their accent is legitimate and they're not faking, you should be fine with it.
But I'm not.
Or if their accent is of the wrong race. If you have an accent...
I don't see color, Gabe. Thought you knew that about me.
I got a Scoot title, but help finish it.
All right, Tori, we got a Scoot title for you here. Go ahead.
The verdict on Scoot Henderson. That's what I got so far.
The verdict on Scoot Henderson is in.
Is in?
Yeah, the verdict is in.
Because he said it's like an indifferent video stuff.
Yeah.
Is in. Anything else to finish the job?
I mean, it's like ... The verdict on Scoot Henderson is in. And then you click because you want to know what the verdict is. Like, that's what they say in court is like, Your Honor, the verdict is in.
Jason Kidd wanted pace.
Type shit.
We say the jury's reached a verdict.
Ooh, the verdict.
Apparently, you've never been.
But no, but there is. It's like the pick is in the draft, you know?
Momentary hesitation or doubt from Luka. He's too good.
Or the jury is out on Scoot Henderson. That makes total sense.
The jury is out on Scoot?
Because that means something has not yet been decided or is yet to become clear.
Now that guy's definitely going to jail for being a pedo tonight, right?
Jury is still out on Scoot Henderson. ... That's pretty.
Dibs.
Tori says, was Scoot Henderson's rookie season a success? ?
That's not bad.
You guys take over my Indian guy here. I'll BRB.
Oh God, this dude, the racist
That's a thick
shit
dibs.
that comes out of his
That's
mouth.
a thick dibs.
Can you believe this dude's bragging that he fought an Indian?
That's
Jesus.
Give me a second.
The audacity, sir.
I'm gonna just turn it up. I don't even care. Kind of mute.
Disappointed.
Why would I not be interested in good rap?
Good rap? Are you kidding me?
Dude, Push-Ups was good.
Dude, these diss tracks,
like, what are we talking about?
have me listening to newer rap for the first time in a long time.
Yep. This is Romp's worst take.
It said it's called Family Matters.
All
Get
right.
it on the screen.
All right.
You already took too long.
It's 6
shit.
long.
You getting scared, huh?
6 minutes long.
6 minutes.
We got time for that, I
would
think.
I'd rather listen to Gary.
I told you, he put that tweet out and now his internet went to shit.
No. Yeah, it's true. Okay. Drake. Family. Whoops. All right. 26 seconds ago. This one's 14 minutes ago. Here, we'll click this one. Can you guys hear it in here?
No.
I was gonna say, oh, here we go.
The Gary hat.
8 on the shot clock.
She's complaining that they're wearing hats and the people behind them can't see. And then the camera goes to Boban, who's blocking the 3 rows behind him just by sitting with no hat on.
A mediocre game in Game 5. See PJ Tucker again. He got the start tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it up
the
in
series
here.
he's played. No Kawhi Leonard. Doncic kicks it out. Derrick Jones. 4 on the 24.
Can't wait to listen to
Makes
it.
his move. Scoots inside. They're not going to get it off in time at a 24-second violation.
I'm gonna mute my mic and listen to it right now.
Yeah.
Maxi Kleber also out for the game after
I ain't got time for your shit.
He was on the verge of returning, but then turned.
Tori says, was Scoot Henderson's rookies... Okay, and then he says, could get traction for more searches. For, like, who searches Scoot rookie highlights, if I say rookie.
George searching, finds Zubats, kicks it out, wide open. PJ Tucker can't get at the ball. Zubats offensive rebound.
You should title it "Why Scoot is Already Better Than," and then name all the top search stars in the league.
Across the board on that possession, though, the rotations from the Dallas Mavericks players, and that last rotation and closeout from Kyrie Irving, elite.
Doncic, Irving, fakes, back up top, passed up and open two. Doncic now fighting against Tucker. How about these two pros going at it? Gafford goes
Man,
inside.
Gafford bulldozing Zubac! Holy shit! What a dunk!
Gafford with authority and a chance for a three-point play.
Well, Zubac absorbed.
That's a charge, bro. That's actually a charge.
Stop.
The way he lowered his shoulder, I think you're not allowed to do that.
There's a lot of players on that first
You know?
that would take that.
We're not calling.
Fall down, try to draw the offensive foul. But when you get hit like that, you're forced to back up, and Gafford is so long, he can just extend over the top.
Gafford, this is the most points he scored in the series. He's got 10 points, 4 rebounds. Lead back up to 9.
Why is PJ Tucker in the game?
He started, bro.
He has had to battle
I know.
Zubats on the post
Yeah.
over and over. He's saying,
I don't know why they
it's about
started
time
him in the
you
second
check
half.
me. I've battled you. I've been on the defensive end. I'm coming right through your chest. That is a big-time play. You know what, JJ? There's
Dorsey's
an edge that
loving
he
it.
and PJ
She's
bring to
slurping him
you.
down,
You saw it
bro.
on that play.
She gonna slurp him from the back.
Here's Harden.
Harden, floater coming. Nope, gonna take a midi and hits it.
Bro, I'm a minute and a half in. I already think he's getting him.
Really?
The video is, you know, the minivan from Good Kid, Mad City on the cover.
Yeah.
This tow truck's hauling it, and now it's at a junkyard getting offloaded. I'm guessing to get crushed. But I don't know, man. I don't want this to be the situation.
Wow, Luka reverse layup. I think they're putting it away. By the way.
Once again,
What they want you to
Maverick defense leading the offense.
Floater from Harden. Gonna keep him in it here.
You see 2 straight possessions for James Harden. Getting to that left hand.
Kyrie gets a screen. Kicks it out to Luka. Back to Kyrie. Screen here from your boy Gaff. Oh my God. Gafford rebound, putback dunk. And the flex. Wow. Gafford's so nice, man. It's cool to see for him personally, like, getting to play on a winning team after being stuck in Washington for so long.
That 8-0 start. Gotta find another response if you're the Clippers. Good.
They gotta feel like they got a serious gem that was just hidden away and underappreciated. Kind of like you guys with Oubre. How'd you grade Oubre's season?
A-.
That good?
Yeah. I mean,
Y'all gonna
Come on.
re-sign him?
yeah, definitely.
I'm happy for him, man. He deserves to have a team that's willing to re-sign him and give him a decent fucking contract, bro.
Hopefully he is in our whole wing rotation
Right.
because we just depended on just Tobias. You know,
I don't know because you're cutting in and out so much. But dibs, that last white sweater. Dibs middle. Gary's not here. I can call them all.
Dude, one of his lines. One of his lines was a shot at Rick Ross, and he goes, Ozempic. Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy, and doctors never told y'all.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, he just shits all. I'm 3 minutes, 17 seconds, and he's basically just shit all over his wife and kind of kids.
I'm telling you, his ghostwriters know what they're doing.
They do not play.
They're very good. You know? Now, did he address the ghostwriting?
Not yet.
Of course not.
I don't think yet. This is one I'm gonna have to listen to a couple times.
That's something he's gonna need to address.
He might. I'm not even halfway through it yet.
You know.
I'll see.
Now you can't get with this because what, Romp? Too white? Is that what it is?
I don't know. I just don't care.
I just don't care, man. I just don't care.
So what is? Can you explain what the beef is about to me?
Basically beefing over who's the best rapper in the world, which has turned into some serious personal disses.
I don't really like either of them, so I think that's another reason I don't care.
Did you like J. Cole at all?
I like J. Cole.
Yeah, I wish he wouldn't have bowed out.
Yeah, because he's not. You don't got time for the BS.
But he's always rapping about how he's the best and he wishes somebody would try him and how he'll cook everybody, and then he gets a challenge and he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna beef. Which it's like, okay, then don't talk about it.
You know, a team playing like this on a night like this here in Dallas. And credit to Nico.
He's also on a pro basketball team. He's got to get the practice.
Paul George in the paint. He's been so quiet tonight. Harden for Thrizzle. No good. Another Harden. Why didn't he just pull the first one? Tuckboard. Tucker goes to the ground to try to draw a foul.
Jones with a tough catch. And Doncic resets.
Doncic
goes at Tucker. Stops, pulls up, shot.
Floater is good.
He's got 25, lead is 11.
No wasted dribble on that one. Just a hesitation, straight line drive from Luka Doncic.
Corner three for Paul. No. Pump fake. Kick back out. Bad pass. Kyrie steal.
Harden dives on him. And a held ball. Good hustle from both players.
Jump ball.
We're going to need a full breakdown from Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Up in pressure, trying to get his hand in the passing lane, willing to hit the deck and get on the floor. Typically first to the floor wins it. James Harden ties him up.
Let's go to Lisa.
Hey, Mike, Kyrie Irving said something this morning at shoot-around. DB heard it. He said at this point of his career, he wants to be known for his defense. I said, defense? He said, yeah, watching guys from the past, how they were committed to the defensive end of the floor. He said, when you...
Damn it, Brady, I can't wait. Remember, Brady, when I told you his ghostwriters would handle business and you were like, nah. I'm Brady, nah. Remember that bull jive? Kyrie, deep three. Twills it!
Way downtown. James Harden is hurt.
Wow.
They're saying Drake cooked.
Yep. It's my guy.
Stop.
I'm from the Drake generation. All right.
He said when you put hand on your girl, is it self-defense because she's bigger than you? This is so good, dude. I do not want Drake to win this, but I think he has, man.
Yeah.
Even kind of before this.
20 years old in a playoff game, in a closeout situation. They don't ask him to post much, but that's a nice looking
Gary
move
should
by
get
the
in
young
on
man.
this track.
They don't want that smoke.
Harden to Tuck. Nice pass to Tuck.
8 assists now for James Harden. Well, it happened in the first half. As Dallas went up by as many as 13, Clippers came back, took the lead. And now Dallas
Clippers came back, took the lead. You know?
Spins, falling away. Backer, he missed it.
Oh, Lord. Kyrie to the rack. Foul going to line.
So, James Harden, who's staying in the game, watch the jump ball. Turns, and it connects with Irving. And right after that, that's when he was starting to wince.
The Ghost Riders did their thing.
Right hand, so Irving to the line for the first time tonight.
They're staying on Twitter.
Yep.
You know, talking about his defense, and Irving was mentioning this. When you have so much responsibility on the offensive end,
yeah, bro, I don't know.
Defend, you've got to be in phenomenal condition.
You absolutely have to be in great shape.
You know, you just don't want to call it. I mean,
no, I do know.
I think Kendrick is doing a great job every time he pops back.
He is, but I feel like you got to listen to his tracks 5 times to catch everything he's saying, where it's like, as Drake's going, you're just like, it's like when you watch those rap battles on YouTube videos and everybody's like, oh, when they say shit. With Kendrick, it's kind of like, did he really even say anything? And then when you really listen to it and you're playing back, you'll catch lines here, there, it keeps going. But
off the bench in the first half. Now he's going to shoot some free throws.
You can't be that deep and layered when you're just trying to shit down someone's throat. In my humble, punky opinion.
When Kyrie said defense, and the way she said it in her report was exactly how she said it at shoot-around.
I just hear Doris Burke fucking squawking in the background. It's just pissing me off, man.
That's what Kendrick needs to go after.
Yeah.
This Western Conference semifinal.
Make fun of him for
trying to bang Doris Burke.
Doris Bag of Burke.
What it's like to shoot into a crowd from the line. And of course, those two guys.
Doris Bag of Wrinkles Burke.
10-point game.
Luka.
4 minutes to go here in the third.
Got Westbrook guarding. Kicks it over to Lively. Over to Exum. Wide 3, bro. Imagine. He got to feel so bad missing that. They're leaving you on purpose and you're not hitting.
Continues. Trying to jam it in there. Good defense, although Doncic thought he was hit. George to man.
Paul George. Man. Nice handoff, but he probably should have taken it. Powell bow-legging to the rack. Brick. Luka. Thick. Turns it over. Westbrook. Wow, that was a good little and one. Really was.
Yelling at Tyler Ford as Westbrook now with a chance to cut it to 7.
And it felt like on the previous.
It's okay, he's Luka. He can say whatever he wants to the refs. Let's not act like anything's going to happen here, all right?
It felt like he drove.
Let's not get crazy.
He drove searching for a foul. Right? Looks like a clean play to me. I know there's
how do I get out of here without ending?
There should be something that says leave.
Yeah, just click on leave stage.
Westbrook.
A little red square with the. Yeah.
Why does it give me like the first option to end? That's crazy, bro.
I know, it's because I have you as a creator. I need to make you not a creator.
Yeah, you need to cut my privileges.
Revoke his white privilege.
Yeah.
I mean, his privileges.
Well, we said it in the first half. Young big men. The development of playing out.
I like how there was 20-some people in the YouTube chat. And then that Drake disc came out. It was down to like 10, and they're starting to trickle back.
I don't blame him.
No. I mean, I did it.
Against the rookie Lively, trying to create some
Harden.
space. Nice bounce.
Nice pass
It was a nice pass.
to Westbrook. Jeez.
Many years ago in Oklahoma City when they went to the finals together in 2012.
Lucas screen from Lively. Throws it over. Lively no good, but he's going to the line.
He'll shoot 2 free throws. Paul George picks
We're
up
going to
his
need a
third.
little bit more touch from you, Lively.
In his hands, you see Westbrook spaced. To me, it's his activity. He's operating off of James Harden dribbling with the basketball.
I
Still got some
don't want
athleticism,
to
just
work.
moving with it,
I
cuts
just
into the
want to
space. I
play
don't want
arc
him
all
taking
day.
uncontested threes. Like they're giving
You know?
him those.
They're
Type
giving
shit.
him that shot. They want him to take that corner 3. They're not paying attention to him. So if the defense turns their back, what can you do on a drive, a slot cut, a corner cut, whatever it may be, to get
Now
it
he
open
said
layup?
slot cut. No, I like that.
You like that's basketball talk.
That's
We talk about
hoops
Lively
talk.
As the rookie, one of his mentors that they've had here is former Maverick champion Tyson Chandler. Couldn't ask for a better guy to help you learn the ropes of playing a center in the NBA.
Lively's that type of dude that has hair right now, but you can tell he's gonna go bald at some point.
Think so?
Yeah,
Josh Green back in.
that's some
Jordan
fugazi ass hair if I ever seen
Powell.
it.
Washington, Jordan George. Slip pass inside Zubac.
Zubac loses it, but it's their ball out of bounds.
That'd have been a tough pass with 2 guys on.
Hair and body talk with Gabe.
It's always gonna be that, all right?
Westbrook goes inside, trying to draw contact. Shot short.
No good for Westbrook. I mean, that's what you want if you're the Mavs.
Exum spins.
Dante spin move, Exum. Wow.
He's only had 7 total points.
What is Paul George doing tonight exactly? In an elimination game?
Getting some cardio in.
What does he have? 16? That's 10 more points than I thought he had. Just doesn't feel like it.
That willingness and the ability to throw a pass from 50 or 60 feet.
Brick!
Defense has no chance in those situations typically.
Irving.
Kyrie back in. Looks like Luka's going out.
Sit down. Westbrook hearing it from the crowd as he missed the first free throw.
Free throw's good.
For 2.
Keeps in it. Keeps in it. Keeping it within 10.
10-point game under 2
Not
to
bad. Exum, guarded by Paul George. Screen from Gaff.
Pull-up jumper.
That's crazy. I just don't believe in Exum doing shit like that. Screen from Zubac. Powell bricks a 3. Long board to PG. Can we get a chicken wing 3 here? A little pandemic P3.
Not when he's got that back iron in his
Damn,
pocket.
bro is just killing his team right now.
So is Man. He's got to have like 12 fouls by now.
Fouls on Man.
3.
Well, the Mavs
Yeah.
put such an emphasis.
Did he start losing fouls while he's sitting on the bench?
Yeah, it's like decay, you know.
Oh, okay.
If you're not out there, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Absolutely. That's a
So it is true.
No.
Irving gets in the paint, floats it up, and puts
That's a
it in.
crazy ass. That was more of like a hook shot, dude.
That was more of like a shot put.
Westbrook will save the day with a stoinked, smoked layup.
Flips it out. Exum to Washington. Corner.
Washington.
Ooh, he don't miss from that side.
Back to Kyrie.
Bang, bang.
That'll be good. Drills it. That's a real shooter right there, bro.
It's a 15-point lead.
That's a fucking real man shooter. Mavs got this ting in the bag, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
Paul George
like it.
to
I'm
Westbrook,
glad
gets
I
it
told
back.
nobody to bet the Clippers.
Right, Paul George.
Jay Washington.
Fouled. Maybe going to the line already.
Like a switch goes on. Second half of the series, and he takes over.
He's been absolutely absurd. 18 points, well over 50, 40, 90, pushing tempo here. Watch the second effort by P.J. Washington.
It's the Dallas Mavericks. When they get to these,
Hey, appreciate you,
on the offensive glass, it's like an
brother
they're gonna
Contreras.
find a shooter. It's a perfect time to shoot a standstill open three.
Kyrie Irving, there's the numbers in the series here tonight. Didn't score in the first quarter, had 2 points in the second. Coming alive with 13 points here in the
Absolutely, Vision. It would have been incredible.
To great effect.
What's his name, Zambuki? I'll put him on the
On
list.
the offensive glass. Like the analytics told these teams there's an advantage to be gained, and you see it. Sometimes, like the Boston Celtics do it as well as anybody.
Exum. Gets it to Gafford. Back to Kyrie, who we thought about a deep three. He wants it. He's feeling it. Yep. You're not going to double him,
Nice
though.
pass, though.
Yeah, a little bit of a duck.
Juice on it.
Yeah. Wow, what a finish from Green off the backboard. They're just cooking them right now.
Shot clock is turned off. No fouls to give. Four seconds.
Paul George down to Westbrook. Oh my gosh, 15 points, bro.
A Maverick avalanche. 35-20 third quarter. They head to the fourth with a 15-point lead.
So, who plays the Mavericks after the Mavericks finish it out tonight? Is it OKC?
Yes, sir.
What a series, dude. What a series. Man, Vision, do you really think Ishbia is going to shop that pick? I'm hoping they use it. You know, I can't remember who I was. Was it you last night who was giving me shit saying we shouldn't draft someone? Yeah, you were saying we shouldn't draft a point guard. We don't want a rookie point guard with this crew.
Oh, yeah. If you're running it back with the team, I wouldn't.
What if they're good, though?
I mean, if they're good, yeah. It's
Like,
just
what if they're
hard.
a really good point guard? I mean, isn't that better?
Yeah, that's better, but it's hard enough getting guys that you draft to turn out to be good NBA players, let alone good enough to be the point guard his rookie season on a
Well, they can definitely be the
team.
backup. They don't have to start.
Well, then you're still stuck without a point guard.
No, we would have one point guard who can go out there. We don't even have one right now.
Well, that's
don't
what
even
we
have
were
a
saying
backup.
about trading the pick is like, how do you go get a backup big and a point guard with your cap situation and keeping the pick?
Well, what me and Sundo were thinking is that we'll meet them halfway by accepting a good backup point guard and maybe no starting point guard.
Say it again.
Dibs all the way across the sky, you know? But then we're saying we think that we'll settle for, we'll at least be happy if we get a backup point guard so that we at least have one decent point guard on the roster. Like, say Campaign came back and it was just Campaign as a point guard and he didn't start, but he came off the bench for Beal and Book. I could live with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So if that's left and right. Left and right. No, right is probably better. That's where you only saw left first.
Then you take right, I'll take left.
Left, left, left. Middle.
Midi.
You get all the way to the right.
All right.
Is that Wanda Sykes?
I think so.
And Wanda Sykes' sister? LaFonda Sykes? Huh.
I think the Clippers in the offseason should go get like Kawhi Leonard or something. I think he'd help them a lot.
Welcome back to Dallas. Jason, the lead now back up to 15. Just what looked a lot better to you in that third quarter?
Kai and Luka, they made some shots, but our defense, again, has been consistent. We're trying to make them uncomfortable, and that's what we got to do in the fourth quarter here.
You've been able to keep Paul and James in check for most of the night. Just how do you keep them in this fourth quarter?
Kyrie pulls a 3 and fucking drills it. Just that looks like a dagger shot right there, don't you think?
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, they're not coming back from 18 with the way Dallas's defense is playing and those guys getting going.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Foul to the rack. Going to the line.
The final quarter of the season for the Clippers, needing the victory to force a Game 7 in LA, which would be Sunday.
And I've loved all season long this partnership between
I just figured with
Doncic and
the
Kyrie Irving.
all-time great of a coach as Ty Lue is, he'd be able to get more out of his team to stretch this to 7 games. But
I would have expected it to.
And then he waits, and then he picks and chooses his spots, and then he goes on these flurries.
It's not a good look for him. No, I know, but you're right, though, because it's not a good look for that side of the argument.
There's been drama in a number of his previous stops in the NBA. There has not been drama here. They're just playing basketball. And the two of them, as you said, JJ, and it's all part of this whole team. How many times over the last couple of years have you said, boy, the Dallas Mavericks have great
Kyrie bringing it up.
This team has great
Guarded by Coffee. Coffee fights through the screen. Luka gets it right back to Kyrie. Harden thinking about a double. A triple-double. Cheeseburger, that is.
Cheeseburger. That's crazy.
Kyrie is just going to take over. Is that cool? Is it cool if Kyrie just takes over real quick? No big deal.
Go ahead and win this game.
No big deal. Not a big deal.
Wrap this up. They get,
you know. Ooh, Zubac floater was nice.
Clippers have bounced back a number of times with runs here in the series. They'll need a big run here to keep their season alive. Still plenty of time, almost an entire quarter.
Luka, screen. Gets Coffee on him.
Doncic.
Doubled. Baseline.
Irving, another 3.
Oh my God, dude. I really expected that to go in.
I did too. I would say, why not, though?
Paul George, screen from Zubac. Gonna pull up. Not even close. He killed him this game, bro.
Yeah.
Kyrizzle.
Irving, Doncic, Gafford.
You can get away with him playing like he was when Luka was cold, but now that Kyrie's hot and
Luka into the paint, throws it back to Green. DJJ, wow, so nice, dude, so nice.
When the shot clock was dwindling, Derrick Jones had to recognize the kind of time he had. He attacks an open.
I want this game to end so you can listen to the Drake song and we can talk about that instead of basketball.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Zubac kicks out to Harden. Whips it to Powell. Powell gets it stolen. Oh my God, Zubac saved it. Throws up at. If he could have bricked it, if he could have just hit the rim, they could have put that back in.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
.94-76. Almost 2.5 gone by here in the fourth. Dallas Mavericks team that
Luka
finished the regular season winning 16
taking 30 seconds to get across half court.
Yeah. Screen from Lively. Alley-oop to Lively was a little
Laying
short.
by Lively.
Just grabbed it and popped her in.
That was nice from Derek Lively.
Ty Lue's going to put in the scrubs. I know he's not, but this game's over, bro.
NBA First Round is presented by ESPN Bet, the official sportsbook of ESPN.
It's a wrap.
You tink?
I tinkin'.
Yeah, 20 with 9.5 minutes. I don't know, dude. It feels like that's literally just enough time if they get crazy hot.
But nobody's hot for him.
It's true.
The Mavs are playing solid defense, and they're scoring every possession they go down.
Yeah.
You need like 4 things to drastically swing the other direction in a short amount of time.
I'll swing you the other way. In a short amount of time.
Going, doesn't it?
Not really.
Not so
Just
much.
reminds me of club days, you know? Remember the club days? Are there any clubs in Omaha?
Yeah,
it's because clubs in Omaha get you stabbed and give you
quickly.
rabies.
They all get shut down shortly after.
Yeah, I think Swizzle Sticks was the only club that you ever took.
That wasn't
me
even
to
a
up
club.
in.
That's just
Exactly.
his,
Exactly.
spot.
That's what a club is in Omaha.
No, man.
All right.
No.
You ain't never had no 40-year-old MILF grab your dick in a club while you're drinking Bacardi shots.
No, I can't say I have Bacardi shots. What are we doing?
Then you ain't fucking lived, brother. You ever had a MILF grab you and start making out with you for no fucking reason because she's drunk as shite?
Yeah, but not in a club or drinking Bacardi shots.
Well, get ready. Dibs. All right. You can have the Asian dude.
Well.
Romp starting my show Dark Matter. He says, starting Dark Matter like a real man. There's my favorite character is the Gary character.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's like Gary, or like, he's like a Gary Romp mixture. You know? Gives no fucks in a very based way. And, you know, more on the asshole trolling side, you know, type shit.
Sounds nothing like me.
Well, attribute all the good things to yourself and all the bad to Romp.
Look at this guy.
That guy would fuck you up in jiu-jitsu, though.
I just hope he saves some pussy for the rest of us.
USVP, Kyrie Irving, a second half star again at both ends of the court. Still 9 minutes.
All right. Harden. Ready to get eliminated.
George catches, gathers, triple team.
Coffee. Paul George. Good Lord.
Is it just coincidence that George is having a horrible game and I think I've only seen like 2 chicken wings?
That's true. He's not chicken winging.
Clippers now for the game 5 for 24 from 3. As Powell
DJJ fouled
4 fouls on Powell
by Lil Uzi Vert's cousin.
In the 2 wins,
Lil Bowleg Vert. Lil Uzi Bowleg.
And I feel like Paul George is a big part of that 3-point game. He's been aggressive. He's gotten good looks and he's had some moments. But just
Luka to Kyrie. I love it. Let Kyrie finish this game out.
Doncic with 5 to shoot.
Downhill Luka. Blocking foul is devastating for them right now.
And some chatter after the play.
What was the call?
Blocking foul on Coffee.
Should have been a travel and then a charge.
Luka Euros
The contact
Maybe
there
not
is
a
on
travel.
the outside of his arm.
Definitely an
For
offensive
sure a
foul.
charge.
And it looks like
Definitely
we
a
are getting
charge.
challenge here.
Ooh, they're going to look at it.
So Taranlu will challenge. We'll take a timeout and come back with a result.
When's the last time you tried Indian food, my guy?
I've only ever had it, I think, once in my life.
What did you get? Do you remember what it was?
It was chicken and something.
Mm-hmm. Was it good or bad?
It wasn't bad. It was pretty good.
Because there's this place in Omaha that's actually fucking bomb Indian place. I think it's called like Maharaja.
Is it owned by Indians?
Yeah.
Dude, there are so many, like in Elkhorn area now moving in. Like that's
Yeah,
90% of my business now.
And did you notice while you were goose walking?
You stepping?
Yeah, were you goose stepping when you noticed that?
No, I just remember like for here, dead center of the country, like you went from like not really seeing any hardly ever to like a lot. That's why I was curious if it was like a legit Indian owned, whatever you want to call it, or if it was some white appropriators trying to make money off of another people's culture like they like to do.
Some goose steppers.
Some goose steppers, goose stepping all over other cultures for profit.
Instead of calling y'all white devils, I want to call you goose steppers. I think that's even better. That's the best word I've ever heard for white people. It cuts straight to the chase.
Straight to the point.
You know? Frank said, shocking how good the Clippers looked going into the playoffs right before the 8 games Leonard missed. Yeah. They're a different team.
For
They're
sure.
a different team with them, you know.
But also, this is just it's kind of like the last game for you guys. Like, it's a horrible time. Elimination game is a horrible time for one of your stars to be ice cold.
Go icy, yeah. They have to overturn this, bro.
They have to.
Unless they're worried about his foul trouble. He's only got 2.
Who, Luka?
Yeah, he's only got 2
The game's
fouls.
almost over, and they've got it locked up.
I know.
Like, I mean, they could save a little bit of face with the lopsided always giving Luka every call ever.
Yeah.
Dude, this game's over. It's not going to matter.
You can help the Clippers get it close for
We'll make it
ratings or
seem
whatnot.
like we aren't biased towards stars on calls by flipping this and putting it on him.
Forced to close out, he has done it under control. The ability to respond even if somebody gets an angle on you. Look at this close and strip down, so good.
It's also just the disruption, the multiple efforts. Kyrie Irving is a full participant in the Mavericks defense.
Challenge overturned or call overturned.
Nice.
Carlton Carrington. All right, let me write that down. Thank you.
That's who you guys are projected to get.
Masterful stuff from Kyrie Irving.
Don't act
Well,
like you know shit.
one of the mock drafts I looked at, because the Spurs are like 90% likely to take a point guard, so they had like a list of them, but then they had the teams next to the point guards they thought they would go to down
You
there.
know what's weird is like who would name their kid Carlton after Carlton Banks?
Maybe it's like his dad's name or his dad and grandpa's name.
Yeah, but wouldn't you not want to name your kid Carlton? I mean, I love
there's
Carlton, but Carlton's kind of a, you know, such a nerdy name. It's pretty fucked up.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Your son is going to be picked on. Your son is going to be told to do the Carlton dance every day of his life until he's out of high school.
Or most kids these days have incredibly stupid names, so it'll fit right in. And then, oh, by the way, he's going to get drafted into the NBA one day, so I think he pulled through.
everywhere Paul
The
Bill's
beard.
Couldn't agree more.
Guarded by Luka. Hezzy.
Harden finds some room.
Oh,
Rolls off.
no.
Lively grabs.
That was horrible.
That's the offense, folks. Kyrie gets the ball back. Got Tucker on him. Pump fake.
How do you let him that open?
Dude, that was the liniest drive I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
for sure. I mean,
What the fuck
maybe
was
he's
he
got some-
thinking?
Gets inside. Shot won't go.
Maybe one day UNICEF will get into the basketball business.
till then, he's the guy to see.
Yeah,
Wow, I thought he threw that too high.
that's too easy. That's game go right there.
I thought he overthrew that thing.
I thought he overthrew that thing. You're 80 years old, Doris. Why don't you fucking retire? Shouldn't you be knitting on the beach?
Knitting,
Justin hangs in midair.
he says.
But look how high he gets on this lob pass. Goes up with one hand, catches it with two.
That's crazy timing, bro. Both of them, not just Luka.
Mainly me.
Yeah. You would have grabbed that.
Was impeccable.
Yeah, you would have been able to kick that thing in there.
Mm-hmm.
Luka got man on him. Luka backing down from the three-point line. Gonna turn around, gonna spin, gonna brick. Such a tough shot, bro. Harden, pick and roll ski. Whips it to man for three. Boing. This is bad, bro. Not as bad as getting swept 4-0 by the Wolves, but this is
So
bad.
they haven't gotten a ton of three-pointers up. Just 25 so far, which by modern NBA standards is not that much.
Brady says
But I
Kendrick
felt
just
like
dropped
they got
again.
some clean looks
Are you
all
serious?
night. Not just from guys like Paul George, but Terrence
So that means he kept one in the chamber
They have
for
to
right
be
after Drake.
talking behind the scenes, just laughing their asses off as their downloads go through the roof.
I don't know.
Doncic picks up his third foul. Terrence Mann.
Meet the Grahams. Come on, dude. The titles are too close. And they're all in on the family thing now. You tell me none of this shit was...
It's possible. It's possible.
It's more likely possible than...
You are
impossible.
conspiratorial, though.
Extremely.
With 27.
I will not deny
Four
that.
of the five starters in double figures for Dallas.
Kyrie got PJ on him. Doubled. Fade away. Woofy, woofy, woof, woof. That's painful, bro. This is just the exact opposite. Like, Mavs are so hot. Clips are so cold. This is painful. Paul George to the rack.
Nice pass.
Man finishes and wants the and one. Not going to get her.
Nice pass, though. Gotta respect the pass.
Gotta.
38 for Doncic, 37 for Irving.
God, I hope that
And what they hope will be the
Kendrick
game.
one
Right
is
now they're in complete control.
makes me feel better.
Probably will, bro. It probably will.
Leans in.
Luka off the backboard, no good. Long tap out to Irving. Open three. Misses
Just wants some
it.
flat. I don't know why Irving shot
Yeah,
that.
because he was I was thinking about it because he's wide open and he has to
It's
just
alright.
take it in rhythm because you're never going to get a better shot than a wide open
You
three.
got to be shitting me.
Bro is crazy.
Remember when we were asked yesterday, him or Brunson?
Yeah.
No slight at all to Brunson, but this is what I had in mind when I said Kyrie. If you're asking me over the next 5 to 7 years, yeah, give me Brunson. But I get to have one of them for this
Fucking
season.
big shot maker, bro.
Jesus.
Aesthetically pleasing player to watch play basketball.
Look at those second half numbers.
Wow.
They're being serenaded by the Mavericks fans in this sellout crowd at the American Airlines
I'm
Center.
glad to see Kyrie being appreciated by his fan base too.
24-point lead with 5.5 to play.
Harden. Screen from Zoo. Kicks it out to Powell. Powell down to Zoo. Drop step. Fouled.
The Clippers down 24. You know, before the season, as we look at Irving one more time, it's just
so pretty, bro. So pretty.
Absolute gem here tonight.
What a shot.
Goes to the line. Before the season, the goal is this year for the Clippers,
Zubac hits the free throw.
NBA Finals, win their first NBA title. It was realistic. Many thought they had a chance, especially after the trade of Harden. And remember, back on February 26th, February 6th.
I don't see the Kendrick one. I don't know where he found that.
Number one in the West. They had that amazing run where they won 26 of 31 games.
You in here, Brady?
It looked like it was going to be perhaps that special year.
PG out of the game. Did he foul out?
Once again,
Paul George is going to get raked over the coals, bro.
Yeah.
Luka to the rack, turnaround, fade away, floater, no good. Harden with the board, pushes it up to Zoo for the running dunk.
Did they ever give an update
Back to
on
a 20-point lead?
Kleber?
They did, but I didn't hear it. I saw them showing the highlights. They were probably talking about it. Luka?
They show a picture of him being wheeled out of the arena in a wheelchair, and a guy carrying his shoulder behind him.
And then he gets into the car, and the car explodes. Floater from Luka's no good.
Flores.
Bow-legged three is good. Uh-oh.
You know, you look with Kyrie Irving, the sensational second half. His patience to wait for his turn. And again, JJ, it's what you spoke about. Their relationship and
Luka.
their chemistry with this dynamic
Guarded by
duo.
Tucker. Kyrie cooks Tucker to the rack, trips him up, going to the line.
Yeah, Mike, Kyrie Irving has been really candid about making the adjustment to playing with a star like Luka Doncic. He said with a lot of us, we don't talk about
I feel
it
like
often,
Brady
but he
just
said with a lot of players, we struggle
really
with the emotional acceptance of when someone is
pulled
just
one
as good
over
as
on
you
me.
or better
Good
than
one,
you,
Brady.
or someone on your team does something better
You
than
You're a real
slide
trickster.
devil.
flourish in that role a little bit better. He said we struggle
You
with
slick little
accepting that.
goose stepper.
You son of a gun.
Kyrie, another hit. This time a floater.
That approach every single game. And with Luka, I understand who he is, who he wants to become. He said, I'm also at the point in my
Harden.
career where I know I'm up there with the
Into the
top
corner to
guys,
Tuck.
but I also understand my role is a little bit different here.
Harden back to Tuck. Tuck! Wow, got it right up over Luka's fat hand. Nice corner three.
He rooted for the New Jersey Nets and their star point guard, a guy named Jason Kidd. He's always admired Kidd as a traveler.
What?
They actually have the same birthday, and he's very
Travel
with
on
Jason Kidd
PJ?
I think it's also important to note with Kyrie
What?
coming over here in the trade, getting
Dang.
with a star on the level of
I'm
Luka
on.
Doncic.
I'm on.
He did it with LeBron in Cleveland. He did it with Kevin Durant in Brooklyn.
Screen
This is
from
normal
Tuck.
for him.
Harden to the rack. Floater is good. And one. And one.
now to 14 with 3:11 to play.
Hey, when's the Suns game 5 gonna be? Suns Wolves game 5. Next season, hopefully.
I think that's one of the Christmas games.
Let's go. You're just jealous because the Suns are on Christmas and you ain't.
Their defensive pressure, attention to detail, and I think still play with a little bit of pace on the offensive end.
And one complete. Timeout.
Ball by Jason Kidd. A 24-point lead has been cut to 13. Still 3:11 remaining.
All right, let me listen to some of this Drake. I'm going to listen to some Drake, and you guys will probably be able to hear it too.
There's 3 beat changes on that one.
Yeah, he said it feels like 3 songs in one.
Here it is. Dude, this video was put out 12 minutes ago. It has 400,000 views already.
From K-Dot?
Yeah.
Give it. Well, let me listen to the Drake one first. All right. Oh,
Jesus! Right off the gate, he goes at his kid.
That's wow, bro.
Oh,
wow.
wait till you hear Drake's.
Okay. And what's it called again? Family Matters.
There's nothing off limits for these two, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, the only way to the only way it ends is somebody getting shot, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Somebody gets shot. That's what happens. You don't want that. You don't.
It was the best of times.
All right, muting the commercial.
I mean, if there really are lizard people walking amongst us.
That Adam Silver's head honcho.
Shit. These two toss up.
Draw the foul. Doncic did a good job avoiding.
Gotta get back to that in a minute.
Defense this game.
Brady goes, so K-Dot destroyed Drake. It's over.
Jesus.
This is how it keeps going, bro. This is how it keeps going. Luka, top of the key.
Foul away from the ball.
Foul away from the ball. Watch, Drake's going to drop in like inside the next
5
hour.
minutes. Yeah. We'll wake up tomorrow and there'll be like 13 diss tracks to listen to. These two could have just got together and made an album.
Seriously.
Lively tonight. 9 points.
But Brady, nobody knew how Drake was going to come back from the last one.
From Euphoria. The one after that, 616, I don't know. Wasn't really impressed with.
Put some pressure on.
Wasn't bad, but it just wasn't. It didn't jump off like the rest of these.
George to Zubac.
In my
PG to Zubac fouled.
Two-step opinion.
Zubac's a double-double here tonight, 17 and 11.
It's gotten 130,000 views in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's probably only half or less than half of what it's really at.
The winner of this series plays Oklahoma City Game 1 in Oklahoma on Tuesday.
Free throw for Zubac. No good. That's big.
And the 20-year-old rookie gets a nice ovation from the crowd.
Plank.
This is both. Man the rebound. Goes in the lane. Running shot. Nice play there from Terrence Mann. But it's still a 14-point game as we hit the 2-minute mark.
Luka getting trapped by Mann. Full court, fouled.
A foul on Mann, so Doncic will shoot. When this trade was made last year, people were talking about this is going to be one of the great explosive backcourts in the history of the game. That's no exaggeration. It didn't work.
They're lucky they only dropped 2 games to the Clips, so they don't have to be too tired against OKC, bro. OKC's younger and more rested.
I had the Dallas Mavericks opening night game against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And I'll never
Kendrick
forget
said,
Jay Kidd telling me, because I asked about their defense.
I look at your dad and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom.
When it's 120, 125, we can put the ball.
It's like the song starting out like the whole song's going to be to his kid.
Just a complete reversal
Shitting on his
of
dad.
identity now. This is a defensive team, and now that's the 3rd time we've said that in the last 15 minutes.
Chance of MVP. He's one of the finalists. Doesn't get that to go. Well, these 2 stars each with 28 points here in Game 6 as we're under 2 minutes to go. Powell.
3 for Powell is good. Whoa. Fake little comeback.
Yeah.
You know?
Another foul.
A Phoenix Suns special.
Foul, hoping that the Mavericks will miss some free throws with 1:44 remaining.
Keep the ball
That's
in that
true
guy's
vision.
hands, Mike. You're in good shape.
Bro, I don't really remember the Pusha T Drake this session. Do you?
Trying to close the season.
I remember the
LA
Pusha T
Clippers.
one. I don't.
You know, one stat on
I can't really
Kawhi Leonard,
remember
talking
Drake
about
going at him.
the unfortunate
What happened?
injuries. The
What
last
happened
20
with that? I
Clipper
don't
playoff
remember.
games,
He
Was it
murdered
good?
him.
played in 4 of them.
Yeah.
Well, think about their tenure. I mean, Paul George in his first 4
When he
years
said-
with the Clippers averaged missing about 30
When you
games.
put,
So
you saying
it
you
just
push a P, let me see you push a T.
feels like
What
they
does push a P
rarely before
mean?
this year got an opportunity to really
I don't
play
know.
together.
Kyrie free throw is good.
And then at the most inopportune time, Kawhi goes down again. And look, you're not. It's difficult, I'll say. It's difficult to win a playoff
PG
series
whips it to
if you
man,
don't
man
have your
grind
best
hard.
player.
Man loses it. Stolen. That's gotta be game. It's gotta be game. Don't foul. Don't foul. Luka guarded by Powell.
They have fallen in love with this Maverick team.
Yeah, Vision. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Washington.
Like, it's just going to
lets it
keep.
go out of bounds.
They're both already huge, and it's just going to elevate them even more. Both of them.
Tyronn Lue. 1:14 remaining. Mavericks on the verge of the second round of the NBA.
Say you like
playoffs.
Kendrick but hate Drake, you're going to listen to every diss track he puts out, even if you wouldn't normally listen to his shit.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature.
That's why Eminem's always talking about he's hesitant to react when no names or whatever come at him because he doesn't want to make him blow up. Go Mavs.
Well, congrats to the Mavs, man. You know, the difference between having 2 all-star point guards and no all-star point guards.
I would say it's the difference between drafting Ayton number 1 or
Luka number 1.
Luka number 1.
Yeah, pretty much that too. Vision, I might stream that tomorrow, yeah. Well, sorry, not tomorrow, but yeah, when I'm going to stream some of those games for sure. Whatever good game is tomorrow, I probably will stream too.
Well, the number one key is to make sure Kawhi Leonard's healthy.
I don't know, DC. I know
I
they're
didn't know
talking
that was
about it.
up.
Yeah, it's up.
Lots of love pouring down on these Mavericks as they're going to clinch on their home floor. 2 big road wins
Man to
in LA
Bones.
in this series,
And
they'll
they've
start
called
on the
in
road
there.
in the
Actually,
next
that's
series against OKC.
not even man. That's your boy.
Josh Green picks up the foul. So Powell will shoot free throws.
Man looking
Well,
a little
in
sad on the
2022,
bench.
Clippers lost in the play-in. Last year they lost in the first round. And it will be a first-round loss this year as well.
Powell hits the free throw.
And as we said, Dallas last year missing the playoffs, but bouncing back as the 5th seed. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Bro, who is
Terrence
number
Mann.
21?
They call him in LA one of the most coachable players. He'll do whatever it takes to win, whatever role you want him. Terrific young player, obviously bitterly disappointed.
And that right there, what Terrence Mann, what's going through his mind right there, it's one of the hardest feelings as an athlete. You put so much into this, and it ends so abruptly, especially for a team like the Clippers that had championship aspirations. I've had that feeling so many
Hardy,
times.
spin move. Ugh, tries a Kyrie shot, can't hit.
They win game
Shit,
one.
even their bench can't rebound.
I know, right?
Then they lost game 2. The game 3 was a bad loss, but what a great game 4 win as Lawson can't get it to fall.
Lawson? Who the fuck is Lawson?
So this is a dangerous Mavericks team with those 2 great stars.
3
and a
for
team that
Powell,
loves to
boink.
defend.
Is that
Holmes
Karuba?
Island. And now they can dribble it out.
And there you go, guys. Mavs win. Mavs win. Congratulations. Congratulations. You know, if I seem bitter, it's because I am. All right. Listen, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow for a good game. I don't know what it's going to be, but I have a White Devil or two. Maybe we'll get some, though. Woo! But,
it depends on the time for me. I got graduation party tomorrow, a volleyball tournament I got to go watch.
Shut the fuck up.
I have goose step practice.
Yeah, thank you. Goose step while you listen to dubstep. Got some Drake to listen to. Got some
Kendrick to listen to.
Got some Indian food to eat. But until then,
I think we should go into Discord and. Or are you going to eat and listen to it?
No, I'll go in Discord now.
Go into Discord, finish listening to that. Did you finish the first Drake?
I'm fit now.
Not the first.
I'm fit now.
Let's go in there and I want to listen to it again, and then we'll listen to the.
All right, bet I'll be in there in a second.
Song to his son shitting all over his dad.